Yo, 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 yo. What up, what up, what up? Top of the morning. Top of the morning to everybody. What is going on with y'all? What's up, what's up, what's up? What's up? I don't know what my point.
What up?
What up? What up? What it do? What it does?
We got the icon in the building.
No, what's up, what's up, what's up? Um, did you check the Discord?
No.
Alright. So you remember you played the rock, paper, scissors with the whitelist junkies, so like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So whenever you can figure it out, just let everybody know a day or two ahead of time with the date and time so they could show up.
All right.
Make it happy, happy. Uh OC was harassing me yesterday. Motherfucker. Open his face. Put up his face. Face, face, face. I know. You put up your own space. I'm fucking tired. Fucking fucker. What up, what up? You just want to grab the mic and not say nothing else?
Yeah, it's my new strategy. Every time I come up and all I hear is shit talk on my end.
Well, then you just should not hit the request button.
I woke up as soon as you posted up this wake and bake. It's my sign new wake and bake.
So you're moving a bit slow? Because it's 10:30 where we at.
Nah, I got up early today, but I got up a little too early, so I took a little nap.
Took a little nap.
What's going on with the agenda today?
None much, none much. Um, Same old two step. You know, you know.
We reached a we reached a milestone today.
Yeah, this is the 20th wake and bake. Yes, yes. So it's 10 behind the cookout. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You guys are so dry. I'm about to play some music because I'm not about to keep doing this with y'all.
Nah, man, that's
Nah, like y'all really want me to be the only one up here talking all the time. Like,
Hell
fuck out of here.
yeah! This is a
What
too
up?
cold
What
Xrpl
up?
wake and bake.
Boy, bye.
oh shit.
World where they say men wear the pants. I am not about to play with y'all. My games. Though money may be new, because it's based on
What's up,
technology and
Chicago?
what it can do.
You woke up on the wrong
Us
side
women
of bed?
excel in tech too. Nah, y'all got the mic. Y'all just up here hella quiet and shit. Like, get out of here, man.
Nah, I'm talking to
Man,
you.
all over the globe, cooking
Here,
crypto.
we gonna fuck it. I don't need y'all.
I'll talk
Queen
it to you.
Shebas. It's women in crypto that single like ISO. 222 living they life though. Buying the dip is cheaper than Geico. Watch for lizards and
Word.
snakes, reptilians. Processing the fraud, those are amphibians. Women in crypto, don't be an idiot.
Yo, you
Ice
know what it
spots
is
like
though?
too cold. Young boss, no
Can you guys
Hugo.
hear me?
Xrpl Wizards. Paving that
Yeah,
yellow
but
brick
Tuco got
road. I'm
shut down
making
the
it
music
bend with
though.
Becky.
Yeah, what? Yeah, now y'all want to talk. Now, go ahead. Now
I
y'all
was actually
conversate
saying
amongst each
hi
other.
earlier this morning, but nobody said hi. Hurting the feelings, yeah. Nah.
Uh,
What up, everybody?
uh,
Again.
what's going on, 808?
What
Hey,
up,
hey,
808?
Gorilla Jakes. I gotta
Yo,
correct what I told you last time. I said I made over 200 videos. No, it was 120 something. Then I had to stop. So yeah, I had to correct
oh
that.
yeah, I gotta find. I gotta figure out how to do my. Yo, Sean, you use for your banners. You use Canva. I gotta figure out how to make a banner.
Oh, you can use go check out they have other platforms so you don't have to use Canva. Or you can also create your own and use a platform to make it into a banner.
Oh, word.
Yeah, you can use OBS. I use OBS to connect to my banners, and I can use it in OBS and then stream.
OBS.
Yeah. Well, that's the streaming platform you can use, which is a free one, but there's other
Wait,
stuff you
are you
can
talking
download to
about?
add it.
Are you talking about like your Twitter banner
No.
or what kind of banner?
Or your streaming banner, right? When you're making videos.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you can do, yeah. Check out Placeit. Placeit can help you with ideas and make it easier for you to create one. And
Or
there's other platforms you can use too. From once you look for Placeit, then you can see the others. But yeah, that one can give you some ideas to use.
I use
All
Photo
right.
Room.
Cool.
Photo Room is an app that you can get. It's pretty simple.
All
Yeah,
right.
that's another one you can get to use. Yeah.
Photo Room. I've been messing with Canva. Make my own graphics now on Inkscape, shit like that. So
Yeah, when I first started, I was using other platforms until I learned how to create my own and use my own, even with your backgrounds and everything. OBS is a very powerful tool you can use to create videos when you know how to use it and all that. There's so much you can edit and use it for. It's wild.
Word. All right.
You literally can create your own banner by yourself without using those platforms, using your own logos, your own style. You know what I mean? Instead of having to use already made up one. But you can custom make the ones from these platforms. I would say in the beginning, before when you want to first use them to get a general idea of how to create banners, and then I would just suggest you learn more about it to see how you can create your own and have your own banners and your own style to it.
So OBS. B as in boy.
Yes, that's
yeah,
the platform to stream and record.
And what was the other two? I'm gonna jot it down.
Place it, and what was the
Let me
other one,
fit.
Sham? Uh,
Photo Room.
Oh, photo room. All right, cool.
what are you trying to stream, Gorilla?
Uh, these videos.
What? We got YouTuber in the making.
Yeah, a little some.
one of my banners I have like I created different 3D cryptos like XRP, VChain, and all, and it's just all floating around the screen, just randomly.
Word. I mean, yeah, that's dope. Some shit that like I don't want it to be like just if you got like shit moving around the screen, that's dope.
For me, I just like I went at first and used those other platforms, and then I was like, I want my own shit. I don't want to copy. You know what I mean? Like copy and paste. I'm not about
Yeah.
that. Got to add my own flair. But it's a good way to learn. And then
Right, to start off with, I got you. Yeah, but you got your shit like um moving. Yeah, that's crazy. That's fire right there.
So how you guys doing though?
How I'm gonna do it?
I said, how are you guys doing?
Yeah, we chilling, man. I mean, I'm chilling. Too cold in her bag right now. Mhm. But I think everybody else is good.
sorry, I got cut off.
Oh
I
yeah,
forgot
man.
what I was talking about.
How you doing, bro?
Uh, Getting over a fucking flare and a half. That shit lasted like 3, almost 4 weeks already.
Damn. Well, that's good. You on the mend.
Yeah, man. So I'm trying to get into my shit now. Trying to get some spaces with some other ecosystems. Be hosting a couple of these motherfuckers. I figured might as well reach out to XRP, get them out here first.
Uh,
Get it.
well, the big dog got her mic off.
Yeah, I know. My shit be lagging right now. I can't even see that shit.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm listening.
Yeah, man. I'm just in a different mind perspective right now. Trying to teach these dudes in my project how to work the financial sector of blockchain correctly, teaching them about DEXs, liquidity pools, things of that nature. Because I don't want them to go the same fucking route that everybody is fucking going right now. Um, and it's a teaching lesson right now. So it's just like, oh God, it's so sad that a lot of these people that are in these ecosystems don't even know how to actually work the ecosystem correctly to benefit them. Uh,
If you follow my page, then you would see I always advocate for learning, and always. Some people, man, they like to handicap themselves and not learn stuff that would help benefit them actually.
yeah, it's a very sad state that we're in. In this age of understanding and you're able to look up anything that you fucking want to, but people are just they'd rather stay
You know what I
ignorant
mean?
to the
Like,
process.
for how long I have been in this space, it has always been the same. It's been in cycles. A lot of the masses get fucking destroyed before they want to even learn anything. And sometimes it takes that destruction for them to actually be like, yeah. But most of the time, a lot of them don't want to come back into the space because the destruction on them has been very significant. You know what I mean? And then some of them actually buckle down and be like, yeah, I gotta learn, and to try gain back what I lost. You know what I mean? And the ones that actually stay around to learn what they can do to gain back what they lost ends up finding out like, yeah, it was actually their space and how to move about financially. And not only just to move about financially, also to protect their assets. They've been ignorant of. And then once you start to learn, take on that journey of learning, then your mind expands to not just what you can gain financially, but what else you can build on it, and what else you can do with the technology that's been given to us. Well, not really given to us, but been built to be able for us to use as well. It's crazy.
Yeah, man. And that's why I'm so adamant on trying to kill off ignorance at this point right now. So I think the main thing that we all need to do in all our ecosystems is to have talks where we just explain the whole system itself. So I just don't want my people to learn about XRPL. I want them to learn about XRP also. You know what I
Oh,
mean? And
exactly.
all the
But
things.
there's so much in blockchain technology and cryptography, not just within the ecosystem that we love in the XRP and XRPL, but in other ecosystems that benefits each other. Which is, to me, that's now I don't focus just on one area. I'm really a macro kind of person. I look at everything, and it just amazes me to see the adoption and the different projects on these different networks. It sucks. A lot of them is on fucking Ethereum, and there's a lot of good projects over there.
Yeah, man.
But you know what I mean? Like we're seeing adoption and change throughout the different stages of this industry. Like that's just how it goes. It goes through cycles, and man, it's yeah.
Give it 10 years. Don't worry. Ethereum will be obsolete very soon.
I'm coming actually on my 10-year mark pretty soon. I started in 2013.
And 10 more years, we won't ever hear about Ethereum. Ethereum will be one of those things. Yeah, remember when it could have been great and everybody fucked it up? They can't get their own heads out of their own asses. Nobody works together. You can't talk to a dev. You can't talk to a project manager. You can't talk to. They have no such thing as their own marketplace. They're failing in every fucking possible way that they could. They let rampant robbery happen on their ecosystem. They're going to fail. Make a quick buck while you can. That's all I can say.
Yo, how's your Ethereum project doing, by the way?
Which one? The
The ape.
OX apes?
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the reveal for Tribe. I'm giving them about a year. Let it sit, see if it increases. I think there's a community standard of probably a 2 ETH floor. But somehow, some way, somebody will fuck that because nobody could actually, hold out the way that they're supposed to.
Hmm.
It's sadness, bro. Like it's kind of fucking depressing that we're on the precipice of greatness in all these ecosystems, and nobody can just understand what we need to do together in order for this thing to work correctly.
Right. Everybody wants
Everybody chasing a quick
things.
dollar. Like, what the fuck is the point of gaining $5 when you have to pay the fucking fees and you only really get $2.33? What the fuck are we doing here? Jesus Christ, people are just fucking dumb, yo. I swear, man. I really have tried to be like, nah, it's gonna take time. I'm kind of like lost on this whole shit right now of how can people be so ignorant?
Hey, good evening, guys. How is everyone doing today?
I'm
What's
good,
going
Wolf. How
on,
are you,
Wolf?
man? And Sean, bro, that's the
I'm good,
truth,
thanks for
man.
asking.
And
What?
that's the truth.
No, I'm good, thanks for asking. I was just outside cooking up something for the space. And you guys, too cold, and everyone, all good?
I'm all good. Went
Yeah.
fishing last night. Uh, taught some of my nephews how to fish. Got some a good big catch.
Sweet, so what kind of fish are you out catching?
I over here we call it uhu and ulua. Ulua is a trevally.
Nice. So did you cook them up on a fire as well, or?
Oh yeah. So I had them clean the fish and distribute in between. So they can give their parents give their parents, and we got some. But we're gonna barbecue later on tonight.
Nice, that's what I like to hear. Are you too cold? Are you
Was
alive?
good. Was good. Too cold. Too cold ain't talking right now.
What? I'm doing other stuff. Y'all holding a conversation. Go ahead. Y'all don't need me to hold conversation.
Nah, we need you.
Too
Man,
cold.
fuck that. Y'all
You're
need to
the
grow the
Hey,
fuck
face
hey,
up.
you know
of the
Gorilla needs
Xrp.
you to
Hey,
hold
Tuco,
his
don't
hand.
forget your to-do
You know
list.
you need to hold his hand before he falls asleep.
Yeah. Yeah, we need you.
Tuco's taking care of the checklist, guys. The pre-show checklist. Let her handle her thing
Yo,
real quick.
did they DM you? The gang?
Yeah.
All right.
So what's going on with 20? When is 20 coming out? When are we gonna have 20 in our graph?
We getting closer. How much closer? I don't know, but we getting closer.
%. Voted yes, now I see. Oh, it's
I
going up.
think it's like 60 or 70% closer. I could be wrong. I probably am wrong.
It's up 38% now, I see. So it's going up at least.
See, I'm wrong.
I just was gonna say you should be following Chris's when mint thing. He has that.
Yeah. Check that website. When mint is it? What is it? .app.com.org. It
When
PC dot
mint.day, you
something.
say?
It's
When
what?
mint.day.
So I don't follow it because to me it's just gonna come out when it comes out. But yeah, you should follow that when mint.
Yeah, because nobody is ever gonna have the exact date, Schomburg. So just keep checking that, and when you see the votes say 80% yes, then that's when we got action.
And let's not forget it has to hold that above that 80% or at that 80% for 2 weeks.
Yep. 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
What? And it gotta hold it for 2 weeks too?
And if it goes below 80%, it resets again.
What?
All the conversations
Yeah.
we've had about this, and
Come on, girl. That's what I
you
mean,
missed that
Tuco.
part.
That's what I
Yeah, this
mean,
is what I'm
Tuco. You need
saying,
to hold
man.
his
These
hand, man,
him
before he falls
him and
asleep.
no him and OC got it bad, man. They like smoke too much weed, crack, or something. Like, cause they be they be like, what?
Okay,
Well,
I was gonna say
Nah,
you
what
better
about
not
man.
put
this?
it
And
on
it's
It's
weed,
like,
man.
bro,
You better not put it on
we've
weed,
talked
cause I
about
smoke
that
too.
Tuco,
hell of
I
time.
explained my situation, Tuco. Sometimes I got, I'm in the call, but I got to work on. I got to step away for an hour or two,
nah.
and I come back.
I keep it funky. My retention ain't that great.
Yeah, you tune out. Both of y'all tune out. We know.
I'm guilty of that. I will not. My wife get mad at me every damn day.
Oh man.
She be like, "Yo, I just said this shit to you. Like, yo, you." I'm like, "Yo, I heard what you said, man, but you know."
Yeah, my
No,
problem is I
Tommy like
retain
one of
too much, bro.
no, Tommy, you're one of those. Your wife gonna tell you to wash the chicken. You're gonna wash it with soap.
Nah, she gonna tell me to wash chicken because we ain't gonna eat.
Oh,
Nah, but I'll be like, she'll tell me some other shit, and then she'll be like, "Yeah, and wash the chicken." And then she'll be like, "Yo, did you wash the chicken?" I'll be like, "You said that?"
Nah, you didn't hear that. You purposely tuned out then. Yo, I've been waiting all my life for this shit. U.S. judge says Robinhood must face market manipulation claims over trading restrictions during the 2021 meme stock rally. Let's fucking
Yeah,
go.
I thought they had got no. Was never mind. It wasn't a cease and desist order. It was just a order of notification.
Yeah, no, now they going to court and over the shit. Let's go.
That's
Okay,
good.
so no, it was a
That's good.
cease and desist order. Then I seen a few weeks ago about it. Okay.
Shit, China's
Finally,
crumbling. Have y'all heard that shit? China
that
is about to go into a fucking recession that we've never seen before, bro.
Why do you say
it's
that?
that real estate and bonds market, man. They it's crazy
They're defaulting on mortgages at this point right now. It's about
because of
75 billion.
They've been defaulting.
Evergrande too was a part of that.
Yeah. Yep, they're the main culprit in all that.
Get they asses, man. Get they asses.
What's
Yeah,
wild
but
is that who's connected with Evergrande and very deep connections too through properties like Anderson Horowitz, A313, who else? A lot of
Did you say
blockchain technologies.
MS-13?
No, AC13,
Oh, I was like, what?
not MS13.
Was there any newspapers that covered the China recession thing you was talking about?
what for China?
Yeah, you said about the recession thing. Is there something you read, or was it just something you said now?
Yeah, that's something I've been keeping up on for a long time. I like to know what the hell's going on in the world, and China is going to go into mayhem very soon. Between the massive mortgage failures, they decided to close off the banking sectors, so nobody can actually withdraw any type of money at this point because the banks are in default because of the mortgage crisis at this point. Um, and then Xi right now is also trying to implement zero COVID in China. So he's going to go back into a lockdown. I think it's just so that way they don't have any riots in the street because people are so pissed right now that they've been protesting in front of banks. So yeah, shit's going to hit the fan really big inside China right now.
Shit's gonna hit the fan all over the world. I just seen a tweet with a video attached to it. Fuck, I wish I would have bookmarked it. It was like an hour or so, probably like 20 minutes before I got on, put up the call. In Lebanon, a man went into the bank to pull out his own money for a
Oh,
life-saving
with the
operation for
rifle?
his, for, go ahead. Go ahead, Jake.
No, I just said the rifle.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And he went in to get the his own money out, and they wouldn't give it to him, and he came back and is holding it up now. They wouldn't give it to him because of the banking crisis. His own money, not a loan or nothing. Like he was trying to pull out his own shit.
Oh yeah, yeah, but they'll talk shit about crypto. Amazing. It's amazing the ignorance in this world, man. I'm telling you.
Man, people ain't about to play about their money. They keep it's man, they do that shit over here in America. And what remember when the saying came when that trend was going on when I was a kid when that shit was going on, when everybody started going postal, the fucking postal workers started getting crazy and going into fucking post offices and shit.
Yeah.
Everybody's finna get all bankered or something. They gonna make some shit up for that. This motherfucker's gonna start getting banked.
Oh no, I mean, I don't. I tell you one thing. I wouldn't trust doing that shit under Democratic rule, bro. Them motherfuckers is vicious. They're all that. If you unless you go in there talk about Black Lives Matter, they'll fucking torture your ass. They'll
Man,
implement martial law immediately.
at that point, come on, man. At that point, if you going in there to pull out your own life savings money for your own finance, whatever it is, you life saving operation to fucking pay your mortgage, whatever, and they don't give you, they start denying hella Americans. Do you know how many people is finna fucking start going crazy and this is just fuck it? Like I ain't got nothing else to fucking lose. Do you know the mind frame that America gets into when it gets to those type of points? They just be like, fuck it. They already keeping my money. They're not giving it to me. Fuck it.
Yeah, but that's already there. It's just a level of consciousness inside of the
Exactly. And
financial sector.
that's gonna be the tipping of the point to where people start because right now we still feel helpless. What can we do? What can we really do? We could
Oh,
protest, we could go out there, we can hold signs, we could do this, we could do that, and then we still get bullied by the authorities and whatnot, man. The
but that's
people have been but this is what I'm saying. The people have been standing up in different countries, right? The farmers in uh overseas somewhere, right? The farmers, they all stood up and went band together. You had the Canadian truckers, right? Band together and shut down the trucking pipeline. Where have you seen action come into the US since COVID has happened? What action has been taken by the US to stand together and rally together and stand up and let our voices really be heard that we want some fucking change?
but we dealing with some pussy motherfuckers that are scared of a bullshit ass virus. That's the fucking problem. That's why we can't get people together. They don't understand what actual power is. This is what pisses me off about all of this bullshit that's been going on for the last couple of years. Instead of protesting in the places where you're supposed to, they went and ransacked their own hoods. That's not where you make the change at. That's not where you're gonna see
People, yeah,
change.
that's where the shit's ass backwards. Okay, yeah, you had the whatever thing in Capitol Hill or whatever, but that was on some other shit. That wasn't a stand for the all the people. Like it,
Had it been done,
we need
had it been
some
done in
like
Wall Street, forget it.
this is what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. We need some that too. Fuck, what was the Occupy Wall Street. We need an Occupy Wall Street moment mixed with the March type shit. Like shut shit down.
Yeah.
It, the way to shut shit down and get change is to hurt their pockets. And I say this all the fucking time when we get on these topics. It's to hurt their pockets. And if you take a look in history, during the civil rights movement, when Rosa Parks got jailed for not standing for keeping her seat and not giving it up, what did fucking Martin Luther King and everybody start doing? What did he lead them to do? To boycott the transportation system, and it lasted over a year. It fucked up the city and state's fucking money, and change started to come because when you hit them where it fucking hurts, that's where you make the fucking noise.
I
People
can
don't want to
also
sit
give an
here and
example of a
stand.
newer version too of that happened here with a telescope that was being built on Mauna Kea, where a group of kupuna, and in Hawaii, kupuna is elders. Now these elders are like 60s, 70s, and there's like 32, like 8 of them, I think, or 13 of them, and they all chained themselves on top of these cattle guards to stop the truckers from delivering this 30-meter telescope called TNT project, which is a very it's very like, yeah, it's fucked up, the situation, but these kupuna got arrested for defending what was rightfully theirs to defend, but was because of that it brought a lot of my Hawaiian, my Kanaka Maolis together that was originally separated, brought them together to fight for a bigger cause, which in return brought big change to what's going on now and hurt the state's pockets and all these corrupt officials that was paid to pass the permits to allow this to happen. You know what I mean? And yeah, it's a movement I look at because it brought a lot of people together, not just within the state of Hawaii. We have people all around the world coming
So
here supporting the cause.
this is the
Wild.
thing. This is the thing. When you band together and cut off their supply by shopping at their corporations and shit like that, and start using your mom and pops stores and neighborhood shit and independent places, that's where a lot of change can be made, because they're making the the government and the corporations are making all their money off of us, but people are fucking scared to go and spend money with people just like them. They rather go spend it with the big names they know, fucking
You know
Target,
what's crazy
Walmart,
about them
McDonald's,
raiding
this, that.
those big stores? These big stores have insurance policies on all their merchandise they have in those stores and their store. Imagine how much money they got from the insurance.
Yeah, of course, right? But instead of trying to lift the neighborhood friendly store up or the neighborhood shop up or the neighborhood restaurant up, motherfuckers don't want to do that. I've been preaching this to friends and family for fucking years. You keep going into the fucking store and paying full price for anything, but when your partner opens up a restaurant or a clothing line or something, you the first one with your fucking hand out talk about, hey, you gonna give me a discount? Can I get it for the low? You gonna give me something for free? You don't go in fucking Nike or Gucci or Fendi and Prada asking that shit, but you want to ask your homeboy that shit? Like, get the fuck out of here, man.
Oh, I know. You don't even know half of the shit that I've been told in the last couple of weeks, Cole. And you know I'm coming up with a business right now. You can just imagine the shit that's coming out. I'm just like, wow, okay, I get it.
I already know. And see, this how
I
solid
get
of a
it.
supporter I be when I really fuck with people. I really fuck with you and what you doing, and you started your own clothing brand. If you really my folks, you really my personal friend that I've known for years, and I want you to win. I'm not only gonna buy it at your price, I'm gonna throw you $5 or $10 extra on top of it. Like, fuck out of here, man. People talk about they support this and do that. Like, man, come on, bro.
Yeah, it's funny wordplay. Now, but yo, I'm telling you that and that's that's the one of the biggest problems that I see in all of this shit is that everybody good to act like they with the shit until the shit actually happens.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And even in this crypto space, right? You can only imagine how far I've come from since I've started. And there's no fee to be here, right? When you come to any of the Two Cold shows as a featured guest, there's no fee to be here. But there is, you can tip. It's not required, but it is very much appreciated, right? And it's a 50-50 shot at the dark at that time. I mean, at the dartboard at that time, right? Some projects tip, some projects don't, right? So, and I still be here, and I don't cut the short. I don't cut the show short. I don't let nobody get any less time than anybody. I don't play favoritism. I sit here for hours at a fucking time, and people want to fucking sit here and question why I should get a tip. Okay, that lets me know you don't
You
need
know
to
what
come
it
here
is,
no
too,
more
Cole?
because you
A
don't
lot of people don't
appreciate what it
understand.
is that I fucking do and how much time I sit here and plan and organize and arrange all of this shit. Because you could go to any other fucking space call and nobody, everybody who has frequent here and goes to other space calls and hears Project Speak will fucking tell you if you ask them that shit was, it was cool, good information, but it was boring. It's like not fun. Like, kind of fell asleep. Like, just like hella, you know what I'm saying? Like, the
A lot of
information
people don't
be there.
understand, though. You know, like how much work it takes to hold Twitter Spaces or even make videos. Um, especially when some people out there who makes these videos has families and other obligations outside of this crypto space. It takes a lot of planning, a lot of information gathering, a lot of editing. It takes a lot
Oh, I've
to
been
Yeah.
whooping
do all
ass
this shit.
inside my ecosystem hard. I have been letting people know, like, listen, I know all of this shit is cool and you enjoy this and when things don't come through for the project, you're the first one to yell and scream. I said, but take your motherfucking time and come behind the scenes and see how much hard work it is. Because if you think it's just that fucking easy to get shit done on a daily thing, as much as much planning that needs to be done every goddamn day. Every goddamn day. There's not one day that goes by that me and my team are not on some shit trying to innovate, create, go outside the box, try to incorporate new ecosystems in for fucking, you know, for collabs, and then trying to think of new innovative ways. How can we take this to the next level? How could we make the artist implement maybe like a GIF into it? Like, there's so much fucking hard work and no sleep and time away from family.
But
Like,
hey, but hey, they're more important because they're projects. You just host space calls, so it don't. Your
nah,
time is not as valuable.
it's the same goddamn thing, because you don't have to do this shit. You can tell everybody go fuck yourself, and you find out the information on your goddamn own.
You feel me? And you go put all that shit together and see how successful that shit don't be.
I mean,
Um,
one of the only reasons why I stopped doing YouTube videos because it was getting in the way of my family. Now, I'm a very strong family person, and it takes a lot to gather information, to make the video, to edit it, and then to share it and whatnot. But I had a lot of very good supporters who was helping me along the way to actually, it was I truly loved doing it, but when it came down to it, it was me being able to manage my time better.
but
But
see,
when I,
this is what it all boils down to. At the end of the day, we as people would rather support where the numbers are where the numbers create the validation, whether it's in the crypto space, in the retail shopping space, in the
That's anywhere.
supermarket space, exactly, anywhere. People would rather support that and give all their money and time to that shit, knowing that half the shit be bullshit and fake shit, rather than really try to help and support somebody coming in with good intentions and for community 100% and all of that. No, they rather go to Walmart. They rather go to Nike. They rather go to fucking what's a fucking common shopping rallies or something, a grocery store, right? Instead of going to your mom and pop shit, instead of going to your neighborhood clothing store that do got some dope independent apparel and shit. People would rather pay top dollar for a fucking Gucci shirt, a white Gucci shirt, $500 for a white Gucci shirt, and you could go to your neighborhood mom and pop shop and get a dope ass fucking white shirt too. Because at the end of the day, a fucking ketchup stain or spaghetti stain on either one of them fucking shirts is still
It's
gonna be a
ruined.
fucking it's still gonna be a fucking ketchup stain or spaghetti stain on that white fucking shirt, no matter whose fucking label it's on, and no matter how good the fucking thread count is
I,
on that
I'll e-
shirt.
I'll even go further than that. How do you think these motherfuckers came into this type of authority and power? You think that their hands weren't dirty? I laugh when I see motherfuckers with Coco Chanel. Do you know who Coco Chanel was? Like, do you
I
know Coco Chanel's actual history?
I don't know the whole history. I've heard a little bit.
Coco Chanel was a Nazi sympathizer. Hugo Boss used to make the clothing for the Nazis. Like,
Well, shit. Look at Gucci. Look at Gucci. They made racial clothes within the last 5-10 years, and
that's what
fucking
I'm
people
saying.
still they've made monkey shit, new shit,
All
around the
types of
neck
crazy
type
shit,
shit, and
man.
you
Yo,
still got people still fucking rocking that shit. Like, get the fuck out of here, man.
yeah, man. It's just a lack of consciousness, man. People are just they want something that's accessible and easy. That's the problem. They don't want to
But the
have their
thing
life
is,
complicated with looking into things.
But the thing is that these high end products, it's not accessible or easy either, because it's taken 10 times more amount of the money away from you for that one product, versus you could have got 3 to 5 of the same similar type of product just with a different name on it. And they probably stand for more shit behind it than the like it. man, I could go on and on
It's
about this
it's
shit all day.
personal stature,
Where
though.
the
You
fuck
know,
is Kamikaze? Sorry, Schomburg. Where the fuck is Kamikaze, man? Because it's like 11:30. We supposed to be starting the wake and bake at 11 o'clock, right? But I mean 2 p.m. Eastern. He is the one with the topics and how we roll into things. But this is the wake and bake vibes, right? And this is what it's all about. We talk about any and everything and kind of lean off of the market so much and be on some stoner shit. So I just wanted to shout that out. But we got Lemmy here. We got Lemmy in the house, right? What up, Lemmy?
What's good? What's good? Yeah, I got the
Whoa, whoa,
topic,
whoa.
but what's good, y'all? Shit, y'all was having good discussion anyway, but I was on. I got the topic, but Kamikaze said somebody was supposed to pull up. We was having an artist today, and they was gonna showcase his song. I think he's with Geronimo. Geronimo's in the building. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know if the other artist is in here right now, but yeah, that's what we got going on. So I don't. Yeah, we can continue to discuss. I got the topic though, but I don't know where Kamikaze is.
What up, Lemmy? I haven't talked to you for a bit. How you been, man?
Shit, I'm chilling, man. Chilling. I'm here. Can't complain.
All right, all
Good
right.
to see you,
Before
Lemmy.
Uh, yeah,
I
just to update with us. Yeah, Kamikaze invited JOC, and he should be popping in any second. He was having troubles finding the space. I asked him to follow Too Cold, and that way there's no way he could miss it. So he should be joining momentarily. But yeah, Kamikaze must be. Where's he at?
He must be.
shit.
Yeah, he must be waking and baking
Yeah,
right now. But
yeah,
shit.
it's all good. Yeah, so my guy's probably just gonna be pulling up. JOC is gonna come on, and yeah, I think Kamikaze mentioned something about playing some music, and then maybe letting him chat about his track or whatever. But hearing about the Sonar Muse is getting an update is always nice.
Yeah, for sure. So before we continue on, let's get this thing rocking and rolling how we normally do. Let's set the room. Let's catch these vibes. Let's get everybody in the mood to chill and wake and bake with us for sure. You know what I'm saying? Because this is Wake and Bake, and showcasing music and different topics is what this space is all about. So let's go on ahead and start this off and get everybody in the mood. If you guys haven't already, please retweet the room at everybody know we are about to get started with the Wake and Bake vibes, and that there is feature right here as well. If you want to join the conversation or have a question or want to make a comment, there's a new feature in the right hand corner. It's the chat box, right? And I will be able to see if you guys can engage with each other in chat box as well. That's a cool little feature. I really do like that. So here we go. Let's get this rolling with the Sonar Muse track to off the Wake and Bake vibes. Here we go, y'all. It's too cold, raw and uncut. You know the vibes. Sonar Muse for street. Proof. Triangular trap tsunami.
We mad solar, our muse sonar on that Xrpl. It get bipolar. Haters grinding up their teeth, messing up molars. Global from South Africa to the home of Coca-Cola.
Life is my muse, don't get confused, just know my vision. Sonar, steady wins the race. I keep my pace, but I can't go slower. Haven't heard the fat ladies sing, so I guess it ain't over. So we ain't taking no losses, yeah. On my boss shit like Chris Lawson, yeah. Oh, yeah. Whoa, stacking that digital gold. I keep my standards higher, so yours is lowered like limbo. Like the wallet, I store funds and I keep my flows very cold. Now that's music to my ears. You can't call that Wimbo, call that Wimbo. Keep my funds in the some wallet, cause it adds up. Yeah. Like my secret key, she likes to back it up. Yeah. XRP drip drops, I like to stack it up. Generational wealth through royalties, I couldn't plan enough.
We mad solar, our muse sonar on that Xrpl. It polar. Haters grinding up they laws, global from South Africa to the home of Coca-Cola. No sound, no Spotify won't cap you. Tell my independence, just stay relentless, no pressure, no hassle. Don't inconvenience yourself for that generational wealth. This is on our muse with Weembo. I'm finna touch down till Tebow. Our babies, they threw them the gators. Now the music, they taking our paper. We're African drug, they taking our flavor. Culture, vultures, I had no relation. So on the muse, I got my own station. The Weem away, I changed my location. Move at my own pace. No, I'm not racing. That boy and me gon' teach you about patience. We mad, solar, our muse, sonar. On that Xrpl, it get bipolar. Haters grinding up they teeth, messing up molars. Global from South Africa to the home of Coca-Cola. We mad solar, our muse, sonar. On that Xrpl, it get bipolar. Haters grinding up they teeth, messing up molars. Global from South Africa to the home of Coca-Cola.
Hey, bro, stop being a bitch about this shit. You on some hoe shit. You fucking signing 360 deals. Motherfucker own your publishing. Motherfucker own your merch. Motherfucker own your whole life. And you happy about that shit. Look, fuck with this Sonar Muse shit, bro. Stop getting pimped. Stop being a bitch about this shit and go ahead and get on this real pimping. Fuck with this Sonar Muse shit, bro. Hey, stop being a bitch. Stop crying about how you can't get signed and all that other shit. Check it out, check it out. Either you gonna be a bitch about this shit or you gonna be on some player shit. You gonna fucking do it yourself. You tired of getting pimped in the music industry? Fuck with this real shit. Just fucking do it yourself, bro.
Triangular trap tsunami.
We mad solar, our muse sonar. On that Xrpl, it get bipolar. Haters grinding up they teeth, messing up molars. Global from South Africa to the home of Coca-Cola. We mad solar, our muse sonar. On that Xrpl, it get bipolar. Haters grinding up they teeth, messing up molars. Global from South Africa.
Yeah. That is the Sonar Muse track, right? Come on. All right. So yeah, that is how we start these wake and bake vibes every single week. We are here Thursday, every single Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern. And in case you guys didn't know, Jay did bring it up to my attention earlier today. This is the 20th episode in a row. 2 weeks in a row, every single week at 2 p.m. Eastern Time on a Thursday. We have been here to do the fake vibes with Kamikaze and Xlemi and the Sonar Muse platform as so. Last Sunday in actuality, the fake vibes is 10 shows behind the cookout vibes, behind the XrpL cookout, because the XrpL cookout was 30 weeks in a row last Sunday, right? So that just goes to show how consistent and the dedication that goes into putting these calls together every single fucking week so that we can all enjoy a good talk about all the things that we have in common with each other. That's why you guys keep coming back and we keep growing week by week. So shout out to y'all. I want to thank y'all for the support and being a part of the growth, right? Because this space wouldn't keep continuing if only 2 people showed up every single week for 20 weeks in a row, right? We know as we grow and you have to start low and with low numbers, and that's fine. And we still came and we brought the information, the entertainment, and the conversation the same we do every single week when we started with 3 to 4 to 5 people in the room. And now as we look in here for the past couple weeks, last month and a half, 2 months, the room has grown bigger every single week. So that lets us know we are we are on the right track and we are going to continue doing what we do. So to celebrate that, I am going to make it rain some Tuco coin in here because I do have Tuco coin. So if you want you some Tuco coin, and I will keep it out through call because as people get in here, they might want to get some of this action too. with that chat feature, I did chat feature box, right? In that chat feature box in the right hand corner of the space bar, all you got to do to get some 2 cold coin, when we get off of the air here, I will start sending it out via tip bot. So you got to have your Zoom wallet and your 2 cold coin trust line set up and your tip bot activated as well. All you got to do is type in hashtag wake and bake vibes. That's all you got to type in there. But so that I know that you were here in the space call, after you type that in the chat box, I need you to DM me a leaf or a smoking thing, right? Because we're waking and baking, right? Something that relates to wake and bake. DM it to me after you hashtag wake and bake vibes in that chat box, and I will be making it rain 2 cold coin to everybody who does those following things. But with that being said, Lemmy, my guy, what's up? What we getting into today at the Wake and Bake Vibes, bro?
For sure, for sure. Yeah, I see Kamikaze in here, but just so we don't lose a step or miss a beat, shit, I'm gonna do what I think he has projected to have planned for the show. I know he was telling me that JOC is gonna be showcased today. You know, he got a track called Lifestyle. I heard it on the platform. It's definitely one of them vibe bangers on the platform. So you know, if JOC want to come up and get a control of the mic, we're gonna ask him some questions, play his track, you know, see if he got a payment pointer, and then you know, before we get into that, I just want to give everybody the topic of the day. Kamikaze, he told me to he suggested that I come up with some topics and things of that sort. So I came up with something for the week, and being that JOC's song is called Lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? I had a lifestyle type of question, you know, whether it was in the past or whether it's the present or now, or whether you plan to do this shit in the future. What if all my musicians in the chat room or people who are frequent listeners of music, what have you ever been under the influence while listening to music or making music? And if so, if you feel comfortable disclosing it, disclosing what drug or whatever, you know, whatever substance or whatever holistic medicine you was using during making music or listening to music, you know, feel free to share. Feel free to share what kind of product you was using, how did it affect you, and and what was you listening to? Shit, what kind of songs did you make? You know what I'm saying? Like that's the question of the day, because you know we got a lot of the mainstream rappers. They talk about lean, they talk about weed, they talk about coke, they talk about Molly. You know, somebody got to be taking that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying it's good or bad. It's just a question that's raised, and that comes with the lifestyle, like JOC said in his track. So you know, I don't want to spill too much beans on his track, but that's my question that I got for y'all today. You know, if somebody would feel like answering it now, I feel like we'll wait and talk to JOC first. I think we'll ask JOC that question first, and then you know we'll have everybody else come through after. But Kamikaze, he's told me some things that he's working on with Sonar Muse, but I don't know if it's in my position to say anything yet. I think he should spill the beans on those things. But yeah, that's what we had planned for the show for the most part. So you know, JLC, you is he on the mic yet? Did he pick up? If you want to come to the mic, bro, pull up.
Nah, he hasn't hit the request button.
All right. Well, shit. Anybody got an answer to that question? Anybody wanna? Anybody wanna
Yeah,
open
I
up?
can start. I probably won't speak from my personal experience as far as me making music, but running a independent studio here, there's definitely been quite a few characters, artists that I've worked with, right? And one of the things I try to promote in my studio is openness. You can be yourself, no judgment at all whatsoever. And I mean, obviously, the one prevalent drug that people use is alcohol, right? I'll just start it simple with alcohol. People bring their beers, they bring their bottle, their Hennessy, their vodka, like straight up. Some of these artists, they have their rituals in how they like to sort of perform on the mic. What I know, for example, in the past, I've worked with an artist who who didn't like the way he sounded if he wasn't a little buzzed, because that gave him a little extra sound effect in his voice or whatever, or a little attitude. Um, but yeah, drugs in music is a double-edged sword. There's definitely times when I work with an artist, they come, they do their thing, but then throughout the session, they keep doing their thing, and then it sort of starts to mess up with the workflow of the actual art. So there's definitely a balance that's needed when it comes to doing drugs and music. Um, and, and and I'm not saying there has to be a balance that you have to do drugs in order to make music. I'm just, since we're talking about the topic, there's definitely, I have seen creativity be born or inspired by the use of these uh, sources.
Facts. Yeah, I would say that there's I would agree by saying there's been a good relationship with drugs and music. I'm not saying that it's needed either, but you got for
Is it
instance you
me
got
or is he rugging?
Yeah, he's
oh,
right.
I'm rugging.
I think
Yeah.
you're good now.
Okay, yeah. I'm on that good cushion alcohol. Shit, that's one. You got a lot of you got a lot of tracks that a lot of people are under the substance, but I also feel like that brings out you got that good and evil, you got that good and evil side. I feel like the alcohol may bring out that that other side, that negative side, like take you to the dark side a bit. But I appreciate you sharing that story. Our side, I know we definitely got a lot of friends that probably that we've seen. For me on a personal note, I used to smoke. I smoke weed in the past. I don't really smoke it as much. You know I would prefer organic ganja, and we got a song later on that'll kind of explain those things. I would prefer organic ganja. I used to drink alcohol as a as something to motivate me to go in the booth and smoke weed. You know what I'm saying? I even tried my hands at lean one time, but lean just make me go to sleep. I feel like it makes me more unproductive than anything. Like, but sometimes I would try weed and alcohol, and it'll bring out a certain side. But I like when I'm in the booth, I like to be like attentive. I like to be focused, and I feel like those things, it more so takes you off your focus. But when you in a certain vibe with, if you're in the studio with people and they doing certain things, then you don't want to. You probably want to match the vibe and do your thing. So it it just takes a certain type of temperament. You know what I'm saying? A certain type of what is that? What is the word when they say when you drinking, like a tolerance? It takes a certain type of tolerance, because you could drink and drink too much and start throwing up and you know get out of character and shit like that. But you know if anybody else want to share their experiences on or see or share an experience that they've seen somebody doing, or if not, we got JOC on the mic. Um, if not, we can just open up with JLC. What's going on, bro? How you doing, man?
What's good, man? How you doing? I'm good, man. I'm sorry. I'm still learning how to work this joint.
For sure, man. So yeah, I heard you. I know Kamikaze is in here, but I feel in for him the best that I can, bro. Shoot, I heard your track Lifestyle, man. I want to just start off by saying it's a good track, and where you from, bro?
Appreciate you, man. I'm from PG County, Maryland, DMV.
Okay, okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. So like that's like DC area, DMV, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hell yeah. How long you been into the music?
Man, I've been around music my whole life. My pops was in the business, so I was always exposed to like R&B music and stuff like that. But I've been making music for about 6 years now, like taking it serious. But I've been singing my whole life.
Facts. So shoot, man. Being in that DMV area, man. I know it's like shit. PG County, that's like the sub. it's like the hood, but it's like the suburbs too, right? Like before I go too heavy into what I wanted to ask, explain
Yeah,
PG County and like its whole vibe and everything.
man, PG County is interesting, bro. Because like you said, it's definitely got the trenches, but then you go right down the street and you in like a real wealthy like neighborhood. It's kind of strange, bro. I like it here, you know what I mean, but I really, it's time to get out the city, bro. Personally, I want to relocate. But it's a nice county, bro. It's a nice area. It's
For
cool.
for sure, facts. So shit, man, you just being that you got the hood, and you over there, you over there near DC, so like that's goddamn, that's president, going back to Reagan and shit, where they was talking cocaine and all of that shit. I know you probably seen some things with the whole go-go era and things like that.
Exactly.
Just going into that whole lifestyle realm, and the question that I was asking, if you want to share any of your experiences, have you ever been under the influence while making music, or seen people under the influence, being that you grew up in music and things like that. You got shit like Rick James, Mary Jane. I don't want to make my question long-winded. I know you probably heard the question. You want to share any stories that you probably done seen on that lifestyle realm?
Yeah. Me personally, bro, I prefer to be like sober when I record or when I'm writing, because like you said, I like to be attentive. Like, I know, like when I get drunk, I get a little clumsy and stuff like that. So I definitely prefer to be sober. A lot of I have a lot of friends, that do music and stuff. A lot of rappers and stuff, and most of them they do like to, be high when they record or when they write. It helps them, come up with better concepts and stuff like that. So yeah, man, I'm just one of them people that like to be sober though.
Facts, bro. Facts. So shit, man. Even you feel comfortable talking about your crypto journey, man? Like what got you into crypto, bro? Like how long you been into it? What got you into it? And do you feel like it's gonna be a vessel to help you with your career? You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you said you've been doing music for 6 years, so I know crypto. It's kind of it's kind of been around. It's kind of been in our face for that long. Like, talk about your journey real quick, bro.
Man, you know what's crazy? I just like started looking into it, bro. I don't know that much about it. A good friend of mine, Johnny, he's on the Astros team. He kind of introduced me to like crypto and NFTs and stuff like that. But I still got a lot to learn, bro. I really don't know much about it. I'm just sitting here like trying to learn from y'all for real.
Facts. So Johnny kind of got you on the Sonar Muse wave. So are you kind of have you gotten kind of hip to what it is, or I can try my best to explain it to you too.
I'd appreciate it if you explain it, bro. I really appreciate that, man.
All right, cool. So yeah, Sonar Muse it's a streaming platform built on the Web3, um, built on Web3, where it's basically gonna I see it rewarding the musician and rewarding producers, for their work. There's a there's a web monetization um entity called Coil, where it's like $5 a month. I've been having Coil for about a year now, and I'm really just starting to see the benefits of it. I pay $5 a month. I can link my YouTube account to it. I can link my Sonar Muse account to it, and with my payment pointer, if somebody goes, like, say somebody goes on Sonar Muse and they want to listen to lifestyle, or they even just want to go on your page, you're going to get paid in XRP. And if you're not really familiar with XRP is that coin it's in the tabloids due to it being a security or whatnot, and it's basically this court case is like the face of it's going to determine where cryptocurrency is going to go with regulations and rules and shit like that. But you get paid in XRP for people basically listening to your music, and it's gonna be an NFT database. So I'm looking at it like as an independent artist. I'm looking at it like as a like almost as a savior. I've been able to beta test on it with Kamikaze. Kamikaze is the developer. I don't know where he's at, but he's the main developer on it. They just been rewarded 75K grant from Ripple, to show some validity for their platform. But that's basically what it is. And we wanted to showcase your song today. I don't know if you got a payment pointer just yet. I don't know if Kamikaze walked you through that or anybody walked you through getting a payment pointer. But basically, when we go on your page and we play your song Lifestyle, you get paid in XRP. And it's like, from me looking at it, it's at a very rapid pace. And I don't know if you're familiar with XRP's price. It's very cheap right now. So like, once XRP do what a lot of us project, which is go up, like that's basically you getting paid for your music as opposed to being on streaming platforms where third parties are getting a cut of your money. You seeing a huge chunk of your work, you know what I'm saying? And
Exactly.
it's coming in your pocket, you know what I'm saying? So I hope I explained that as best as I could. If Too Cold or anybody else want to chime in, if I missed anything, feel free to chime in and speak on it as well. But that's Sonar Music in a nutshell.
Yeah. So yeah, it will be paying micropayments live as people are streaming your music or go on your page. So what we've been doing here, I think this is the fourth week in a row. Oh shit. I think this is the fourth week in a row that we've started using the platform while on the Wake and Bake Vibe, while I'm doing the Wake and Bake Vibes. When I played you before the update happened, when I would play the Sonar Muse track, I would play it from my Google Drive or off of YouTube. And now for the past 4 weeks, when I play that Sonar Muse track, I play it off of the Sonar Muse platform. And as I play it, while it's playing live, Lemmy and Kamikaze are getting paid micro payments as it's being played. So if you have yours set up and ready to go, as we play your track here today off of the Sonar Muse platform, you'll be seeing uh, you'll get live drips of XRP.
I was just gonna say, Too Cold. Yeah, he does have his set up through Uphold. He has a payment pointer there. So, JOC, I know you are new to the crypto, but yeah, you do have your own personal Uphold. We tested it the first day with Kamikaze, and it worked immediately. And yeah, he's getting micro payments for the plays. Can't wait.
That's dope, man. That's dope.
Fire.
Yep, yep.
But does he want XRP or does he want cash though? That's the real
Oh
question.
well, it's going into XRP. Yeah, he's getting micro payments of XRP probably for at least like 2 weeks now. I think we set that up, and so you remember JOC
But
when we did that on Uphold?
Yeah, I do remember that. Actually,
It was a couple weeks ago,
I
right?
was looking on the app. I noticed like the number. Yeah. I remember that.
no, but
I actually remember that.
but Astros, did you tell him how important XRP is? Because he probably don't give a fuck about XRP.
Oh no, I mean, look, I think I've given him my elevator pitch, but like my brother actually is a really good friend of his, so he's probably given him like mirrored pitches because I mean, me and my brother obviously are both strong believers in it. So I don't know exactly how much time he spent learning about XRP. Absolutely. Maybe we can point him to like the one badass video that's out there that you would want somebody new to the community as a whole to watch and maybe get that video over to him. But yeah, it's a big deal. I don't think he really knows the depth of the potential for the XRP ledger and what that means for everyone. So
Well,
in a
shit.
way, you
Well,
know.
shit. Let's ask him. Let's ask him. Jay, you familiar with XRP, bro? Like what
No.
cryptocurrencies? How you been like paying attention to it? If you have, bro.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't know much about it at all. Definitely shoot me that video, so I could check that out.
Well,
Cause
shit.
this is all new to me, man.
Well, shit. We could shoot you a prelude. Like we could just shoot you the shit right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, and just we got our boy X Rated over here. You know what I'm saying? Like he can definitely show you the way. But he is the number one jokester. He's from Brazil, man. So just pardon his clown activity. nah, nah. But nah, XRP, bro. It's like it's the one for a majority of us in here. It's the one. It's that cryptocurrency that's gonna get us that generational wealth. And I want to suggest somebody that you watch, that you subscribe to, because I believe he's from where you're from too. I don't know if you heard of XRP Chiz. He's from DC. He's like a big XRP proponent. He breaks it down in a manner where you can understand. And XRP's use case is basically for cross border transactions, making cross border transactions like sending money digitally, and it's 3 to 5 seconds, and its fees are very low. So like you're as you get deeper into the crypto sector, you're gonna hear a coin. Of course, you heard of Bitcoin. You may have heard of Ethereum. Those coins, they're good coins, but they have major flaws. Like they take like their transaction speed isn't as fast as XRP, and then it comes with fees as well. Like Ethereum comes with a major gas fee. So, just you wanna when you thinking about crypto, you want to think about its transaction speed being very fast, because I know you want to get your money fast. You want to get it at a quick speed, and you don't want to pay tax. We're already in America paying that tax and shit. So it's like them fees. You want to equate that to taxes, but I'm pretty sure Geronimo or anybody in this XRP family it's a pretty close knit and well educated family that could put you on and shit. You know what I'm saying? We could follow each other. You need videos, you need any tips, feel free to ask and shit. But yeah, man. I
Thank
don't
you,
know if
man.
no problem, man. I don't know if Two Cold got your song ready. If you want to explain your track, you know what I'm saying? Feel free to explain your track. And you can queue up your Uphold account, and maybe we can see if we can get your song popping. You can see if you get paid. You'll see the power of XRP. And one more thing. So you've been getting paid already, right? You already seen XRP come into your Uphold account based off this track, right?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, bet. So shit, you lit then. But yeah, just so talk about the song and talk about like the feeling that you get from seeing funds go in the account just based off your music. You know what I'm saying? Like this whole experience, I guess, because you kind of got shit by word of mouth. You jumped into a whole nother universe with this shit for real.
Exactly, bro. But now the feeling is great to see my music get streamed and like get paid for it. That's always amazing, man. But yeah, the song is called Lifestyle. It's just about like, when you have a successful lifestyle, there's a lot of positive things that come with it, but it's also like some negatives. And one of the things I touch on in the track is like, certain people switch up on you, when you're successful and ask you for certain favors. They only come around for certain favors and stuff like that. So that's what I was touching on the track, bro. It's like I say it's R&B, but it's got kind of like a trap beat to it. It's produced by my younger brother and I. And yeah, man, hopefully y'all like that joint.
So it's that at first they didn't want me and now they all own me type of shit.
It's kind of like that, yeah. Kind of
Oh
Right,
like
yeah.
right.
that.
All right, so here we go. With the this is a track, "Lifestyle" by JOC, who has some music on the Sonar Muse streaming platform. And if you don't know what Sonar Muse is, go ahead and look at the top of the jumbotron. It is a project on the XRP Ledger. It is going to be the music streaming platform as well as music NFT store. And like Lemmy said, they were awarded with a $75,000 Ripple grant, which, if you know anything about investing, and you got a company like Ripple giving up money to a project like that when there's plenty of competition when entering these grant competitions, that says something. So again, check out Sonar Muse's platform. Keep your eyes on it. It's not available for everybody yet. It is still in beta. And fortunately, we are some of the lucky ones who get to beta test this. So here we go with Lifestyle by JOC.
I just
on some Louboutin spikes. Yeah. I got bags on my eyes, had a lot of sleepless nights. Yeah. I just separated my shorty, put her wrists on ice. I be copping what I want, I ain't looking at the price. You do what you want when you poppin'. I can switch up the style, I got options. Even with all this, feel like something is missing. Lost all my friends, I love them from a distance. That's what comes with the lifestyle. That's what comes with the lifestyle. Yeah, that's what comes with the lifestyle. Lot of fakes, they came and they went. So worry about what's in my pockets and how much I spend. Yeah, they ain't been there ever since the beginning. And then they got me where I am, so they need a percentage. Soon as you're successful, they gon' envy you. Once they forgot about you, gon' remember you. Seem like you're unspoken centuries, faded memories. Bad energy is all they bringing me. People ringing me, blowing up my phone. And they just sex for a long. What's wrong alone? Then you know that they go. They go. But that's what comes with the lifestyle. That's what comes with the lifestyle. Yeah, that's what comes with the lifestyle.
Hey, that's a hot track right there. I love your voice. That is definitely dope. You definitely do got some vocals on you, bro. Shout out to you. Congratulations. That was very very smooth.
Man, I appreciate you. I appreciate you spinning that. I appreciate y'all having me in the space, man. It means a lot.
For sure.
Yeah,
Hey,
it Oh, go ahead.
now I was saying, hey, it sound like you got some of that beat playing at the end, man. You need a rap on that shit. I'm a hot fire artist, bro.
Hey, man, tap in with me, bro.
Yeah, for
Might have to
sure, for
do a
sure.
remix
Yeah,
of that joint.
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
it sounds like you can also collab with who we had here last week, Annie Delgado. I don't know if you played her song on the Sonar Muse platform yet, but you should check out Cloud9 and catch her vibe. She has a very beautiful voice as well.
I'm gonna definitely check that out.
Yeah, that's Annie Delgado. The song on there is called Cloud9. So you guys are telling him about the streaming platform, right? And he's new to crypto and all of that. So has what do you know about music NFTs? Have you been educated on that?
Not much. I just, you know, I've seen Tory Lanez has gotten into that, like the whole music NFT, releasing NFT albums and stuff like that. But I don't know much about it. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah. So you know, Lemmy could, from an artist standpoint, he could probably do. I can only talk about it from a consumer standpoint and just from somebody being in the crypto space. But what it does for the artist is a lot, right? Where you don't need a record label no more. Lemmy, you want to game him up on the basics of music NFTs?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. So yeah, it's just like you basically creating through a platform like Sonar Muse. You basically in your own driver's seat. You're your own music platform. You a one stop shop basically. It's like you just selling your product out the trunk. And I want to start off by like highlighting Sonar Muse because what Sonar Muse does, whether somebody buys your NFT or not, it's like, how can I equate this? It's like a huge concert, right? Like we had a huge concert, a Wale concert or Rick Ross concert, and we we already paid to go into the show. So that's us going on the Sonar Muse platform. The artist is getting paid regardless. But then when you go into them stands, when you go over there and they selling the merch, that could be like the NFTs. We may not want to buy your shirt. We may not want to buy the album at the thing or whatever, but the show is actually it's I would equate it to like them the fan just going on the Sonar Music, because you gonna get paid regardless. You're gonna get that micro payment. They're gonna hear lifestyle. They're gonna hear your track lifestyle. They're gonna come on your page. They're gonna see what's going on. So they got paid already. But now you want to sell your NFT, which is the merch. So when the consumer goes on there, you mint the NFT. It goes through a process which is called minting, where you go where you got to upload your track first, and then based on what Kamikaze was telling me, once you upload the track, your track is uploaded. Minting is easy. So if somebody want to mint that NFT, you can put a percentage of royalties on there that you want to get. And I believe these NFTs can be resold, and when people resell it, you still get a percentage because it's linked to the blockchain. All of that metadata is still linked to your account. And
You whatever percentage you put in for royalties, no matter how many times that song or album is flipped, you're gonna get that percentage the whole lifetime of that track. And so when he's saying minting, it's basically when he's saying minting, when somebody goes to mint your song, that it's basically just buying your song. So it's just new terminology, right? That you got to get used to in this crypto space, right? So when you mint your NFT, you are that you're creating a digital footprint of the existence of it. You are putting it on the blockchain and you're basically copyrighting it. Now anybody who buys it, right? They're going to mint it and download it and buy it. That transaction is on the blockchain forever. At what price they bought it for, the date they bought it for, whatever, right? And then you can do a lot of things, and then also, like you were saying, the percentage of royalties that you want coming to you after secondary sales, that's up to you. Because on the XRP Ledger, you can put the percentage of royalties from 1 to 99% if you want to, but normally you don't want to kind of go higher than 5% because that's not attractive to the consumer, that when they go to sell it, there if you got that shit at 99%, they're only going to get 1% of whatever they put it up for sale. And so this is what Tory Lanez did, right? So you did a perfect example. Tory Lanez sold, I think Jakes can give the more specifics. Was it in 10 minutes or 1 minute? So he sold, go ahead, Jake.
I believe he sold out in a minute.
Okay, so he put up,
he went
was
platinum.
It an album or a song?
So how it worked was it was an album that he released, and that was the NFT. So if you bought the album, you were buying the NFT, and the album was selling for $1. So 1 million people bought it. So you got 1 million copies were bought. So he went platinum in a minute.
So
the release of his NFT.
Yeah, so 1 million albums for $1 sold out in 1 minute, and then everybody who bought that NFT they could flip it and put it back on the blockchain for however much they want, because now they own that, right? And they can resell that for 100, right? Whatever crypto, whatever he is.
Yeah.
What blockchain was he on with it?
It's
on Binary on Ethereum.
Oh, okay. So he sold it for $1 of ETH of Ethereum. So this is the thing, and now with the NFT, as Lemmy was saying, you can attach special content just for those. So say this lifestyle song, say okay, you do have it on streaming. So over here on Sonar Muse, we can stream it as much as we want. and you'll get paid every time it's streamed. Now, if I want to buy it, let's say you only mint 20 you only do a collection of 20 for this song. That would make it very, very rare, right? There's only 20 people will ever be able to own this, right? And then you can attach exclusive content to those people that have that minted and bought your lifestyle NFT. You could say
Or you could
first
have
time.
like you could
Oh,
have
go
like
ahead, Jay.
some yeah, you could have like some crazy artwork, like on a sleeve jacket to a CD or whatever. Like you could have like you know artwork, a portrait of you or some shit. Like I don't know. Those
You
are
could
just
there's
examples.
it's your the only thing that can limit you on what you could do as far as special exclusive merch is your imagination, because you can make that NFT be available for anything. You can make it be available for exclusive video that nobody can ever see unless they own that NFT, right? And you can make like exclusive merch for people that only own the NFT. Like there's so much that you can do. So that's what an NFT is. Yeah, that's what an NFT can do for you.
Man, that's
But
crazy.
but do you want to be independent, or would you rather just sign like a 360 deal? That way you can be on the radio. Everybody will hear your music. You won't get as much money, but your clout will be way higher rather than just being independent. So you got a choice to make. I mean, like me personally, I would care more about attention rather than money, or me actually owning my own publishing and shit like that. Like, you got to
I
think about
stay
that too.
independent.
Yeah. So just as l- I can't imagine what it is to be an art. I'm not an artist, right? But I'm pretty sure every couple of years new equipment comes out for artists. Auto tunes wasn't there at first when you may have started making music or whatever, and then it came, and then you started learning about it and this and that. So just like just like anything new into the music industry, you learn it to implement it into your art and your music. At some point you're going to want to start really studying this and really looking into what web3 is about and what it can really do for you as an artist, and how far you could take this by pushing everything by yourself and not needing a label.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. Let me who where's our side? You want to jump in here too? Yeah. Where the hell is
Yeah.
Kamikaze? He didn't even DM us.
Yeah, something gotta be up. He should let us know. But shit, man. Anybody? Hold on, real quick. Oh yeah, our side. You can definitely talk. I just wanted to ask your thoughts on the track too, and then anybody got thoughts on the lifestyle track. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all came in late after our side is done talking, like I know X Rated didn't hear this question because I know he got a story for this one. X Rated, you ever been under the influence of any type of drug, or anybody that's been under the influence of any type of drug, or
Yeah,
pharmaceuticals
yeah.
during recording during let our side talk first. Think about your
Okay.
story, bro, and then
I,
come
I,
back with it.
I want to hear X. I want to hear when he recorded that track for you. I want to see what his process was, what he did, what he didn't do. I want to hear X.
Oh, for the Solar Muse track.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
get the
so
drum roll,
hold on, hold on, hold
please.
on, hold on. So if our side want to know that shit, we want the scoop on Bennett like Becky. We want the scoop on goddamn Disrupt. We want the scoop on Vagabond. We want it all X-rated. So what Brazilian drugs, holistic drugs, pharmaceuticals as a 17-year-old was you on when you was recording that shit?
Well, you gotta be on uppers and you gotta be on downers. So you get a little, you get your lean, you get your meth, You mix that shit together, you get a Four Loco and a blunt, then you good to go. And then Lemmy usually tell me what the vibe is, and then I get on that motherfucker and talk some shit about whatever the fuck we talking about, and then it is what it is.
Yeah, let's go.
My boy said Four Locos. You mix that shit up with the monster, bro. That's a death sentence right there, bro. I don't know if I want to do that shit.
Man, you gotta come in here and catch him at a pool party.
He said uppers and downers.
You can tell when the edible has hit him at a pool party. You can definitely tell.
Nah, dead ass though. Dead ass though. We need to go. I think we put too much on X. We need to go song by song. So, our side says Sonar Muse. What was your thought process with Sonar Muse, X rated, and
My,
was you on anything like what was your thought process with Sonar Muse, the Sonar Muse talk track and
all
talking
right,
your shit,
all
popping your shit?
right, all right. So I sat back and I thought about the importance of Sonar Muse is like how I say, like everybody can be independent. It's some people that's either too stupid or too lazy to be independent. So, like, my thing is, I want to just wake you up with shock value and call you a bunch of stupid motherfuckers and what the fuck you need to be doing with your life. Because a lot of people are dumb. That's why, like, I don't know you, bruh. So I'm like, like, hold on, too cold. Maybe he don't want to own his own publisher. Maybe he wants somebody else to, manage his money and shit, and he want to get pimped out and shit like that. Not everybody can, pimp their own music. So that was my shit with Sonar Muse, and then I think I was pretty sober. I just smoked a blunt and then just did my shit.
For sure, for sure. So we gonna go. What about this? Was the first song me and you ever did? What about Bend It Like Becky, man? Was you at the strip club in Second Life on that one, or did you go to your local strip club in Cali or Brazil? Like, what was the motivation for Bend It Like Becky, bro? Like was you what was you on anything on that one? Like, did you hit the stove, go get some papers for this one, or you rolled some backwoods? Like, what was good? Because I know you was
Now,
I know you. I
now,
know you was doing something.
first of all, I didn't get no backwoods because that's too expensive. I'd rather get a swisher. But other than that, nah, Bend It Like Becky. Our girl created a token, Becky token, to onboard people on the Xrpl Ledger. And honestly, I was thinking about a cute white girl with blue eyes and blonde hair. I'm gonna keep it 100.
And pimping her out, right? Just line it out. Nah. So, all right, we got two more, just two more, because I just want to know your thought process. Disrupt. Talk about disrupt, and then we're gonna
Oh,
let our
disrupt.
side do his thing.
Oh, disrupt is my shit because I wanted to. I feel like in real life I could beat a lot of people up on Twitter just keeping it 100. So I kind of like got in tune with my Tupac mind state, and like I like me against the world, and I'll fuck y'all up. I'll hop in y'all comments. I'll fucking do whatever the fuck I want to do, and y'all motherfuckers can't stop me, type shit. You feel me? I think I was drunk. I think I said something at lunch or something.
He said I was drunk.
And one more before we let our side do his thing. So, I've been wanting to ask this question. And shit, do you feel like disclosing how much you got off that vagabond airdrop? Because it's like you the only motherfucker who got an airdrop off that shit. And talk about your the
I
the, the, the
I got a
vagabond track.
vagabond. I got a vagabond airdrop.
Shit, how much? I want to know how much y'all
It,
got
it
because I
was
ain't
it
get
was
shit.
five it was 500 top.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay,
got a
okay.
yeah, I got 1,000 because I set up two trust lines. You know how I do it.
Yeah, damn. Well, yeah, I was hating on a pimp. I was hating on a pimp. So,
I, s- I
X-rated
slid
know
I
that shit.
slid you a bag. Yeah, I slid you a bag.
Yeah, X-rated slid me a bag. Shout out to him, man. We made a track on it too. So, shout out to X-rated, man. Shout out to Jake. Shout out to Too Cold. You know. But yeah, our side, you wanna go ahead and do your thing.
Yeah,
Our
I mean,
side already answered the process of about the
no, I sort of want to
substances.
say, I guess, my contradiction against music NFTs. Um, Playing devil's advocate, I'm a big proponent of giving value to your listeners. And currently, the way I'm seeing musicians, artists, create music NFTs, they really aren't creating much value for the people buying it. Meaning, one, they have to, in a way, force them to go buy, convert their cash to a coin. Whether we'll take Ethereum because that's probably the most liquid right now, and that's probably the most platform with the most musicians selling music NFTs. And when I meet artists, selling their music NFTs, well, what are they really doing? They're really making the customers take these extra steps to buy something where it's very difficult for them to listen to it as music. They have this NFT. Now what? What can I do with the NFT? They literally can't do anything. They have to go to OpenSea, and in order to view the video, hear the track. So that's where I think NFT music NFTs are really a form of artistry. What else besides the NFT itself are you going to be providing? Are you going to be providing a one-on-one phone call? Are you going to be sending them a CD, art print of your track cover? That's the extra value that an artist should really be creating when thinking about a music NFT. Not just the NFT itself, because the NFT out on its own is nothing. You can give me a file with a track, but if I don't have a computer to play with, if I don't have a platform to play with, it's useless. It's just a digital file.
But
So
that's the thing. That's how early we are, right? You
right,
you can't you
exactly.
can't step into this space and then expect it to have everything worked out. We as a community and people as artists are trying to figure it all out so that when the masses do get here, it is an easier pathway and easier understanding of everything that you're gonna have coming as far as a package with the NFT.
Yeah, you're right. It's definitely something that everybody's still working on. And a lot of these NFT artists are going to see that their strategy or plan is a failure. And then we're also going to see the ones that are successful. Yeah, I just want to throw my 2 cents in into, really taking this NFT and taking it one step further.
I think like Tuco said, it's very early, and then you brought up blockchains like Ethereum that are pretty flawed, gas fees. There it's like an experiment, and with Ethereum's um fees behind it, the transactions fee, it can create a lot of confusion just with listeners not knowing shit about crypto and they money towards it. They that puts them at a disadvantage already. You know what I'm saying? Like the artist is just pumping up the whole blockchain and the new space, the Web3, along with Bored Apes, everything tied together. But with XRP and XLS20 taking their time, I think it's gonna be a little better. Like I know Too Cold can speak on my behalf. Like we got into Tezos, we got into minting NFTs with Tezos, and I've been able to put my music on there and gifts and certain things like that. But I never really promoted it. I just was testing out the technology, and it's pretty cool. It's new, but I know with I think with the XLS20 coming out and all of us being able to build relationships, talk about our projects in advance while waiting on XLS20, I think that it's gonna be a better buyer experience now because we've been able to Tuco's been able to interview numerous projects and get everybody warm and cozy and comfortable with the projects like X Parrot, you got Astros, you got Expectar, you got Combat Kanga. We know what they're about. So now X out,
Is
I
it
think
me
that
or is he
being
rugging?
at the relation.
I think you're right.
Yeah, you rugged bad, bro.
Yeah,
Damn,
you
I'm working
sound like a
hard.
banjo.
Damn, I'm working hard. I don't know what to do there. Hold on, let me see if I can go. See if I can go to the next
Nah,
room.
you
Hey,
good
Too
right
Cold.
now.
Thanks for having me up here. I do gotta get going. Appreciate you hosting these spaces. Dope conversation topic today. Appreciate you.
All right.
Man, don't
Yeah,
nobody
for
want to
sure,
hear
for
that shit.
sure.
No, don't nobody want to hear that shit. Sit your
Shut
ass
the fuck
back
up,
down.
Beck. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, and yeah, have a good day at work, and don't DM me to put up a fucking space call later. If you don't see one, you don't see one. I'll put one up when I put one up. All right.
God damn it.
All
Y'all
right.
hear me
Have a
good
good
now?
one. Yeah, you better.
Nah. So what I was saying, like, just to peek, I think with those Ethereum platforms and all of that shit, like those Ethereum projects is not doing what we doing. It's not doing what Tuco has been doing. Like Tuco has been very intimate with the consumer, with the people who want to learn about crypto, getting them comfortable, showing them how to build a Zum wallet, like interacting with them, interacting with motherfuckers. And that brings a whole calmness and trust to this shit because people money is involved. You dig what I'm saying? Ethereum is just like on some, it's like a money grab. OpenSea was a huge money grab.
Yeah,
It's
just
like
go in there and buy it.
yeah, it's like on some hurry up and buy shit. And shout out to all my agents, but it's on some hurry up and buy shit. You dig? And like, and Too Cold is here. I'm not saying pacifying the customer, but people are getting educated. People are learning about projects, and I think this thing is a blessing in disguise. This whole wait for the XLS 20D while they get their shit perfected, while people just get comfortable with the projects and shit like that. Then when the shit drop, people will be comfortable dropping their money, and then the product will actually be it'll actually be fire. It'll actually be fire and worthwhile, and everybody will be happy. At least that's what I see looking into it. You know what I'm saying? That might be the blessing in disguise with the whole wait. It's allowing the consumers to get acquainted with the project, build trust, see what's going on, shit, build their bags up so they can get the NFT. That's how I see it. But with what our side is saying about leaving the customer as at a disadvantage, he's right. But those projects over there, I can't say that they built a relationship with the consumer. So now it's like, yeah, you're gonna feel at a disadvantage because you don't know who the fuck you dealing with. Type shit. So that's how I see it.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. That's how early we are, right? And I preach it all the time that we're so early that we're all pioneers here right now, and we all have a chance to to be some type of educator if that's what we so choose to be, entertainer, whatever, right? Because we're here right now before the masses gets here, and there's a whole lot of fucking figuring out to do, a whole fucking lot, right? So it's like, what what better way than to get out there and just start doing it, right? If you've been researching crypto for hella long already, and you feel you have valuable information, of course you don't know everything, but for you to share what you do know, and you be consistent with it, you're going to create value and a respectable name for yourself in the space, that when the masses come, people can point them in your direction to come look for a little bit of guidance from you, right? As far as social media platforms come, because in your personal life, I say it all the time, you're going to be an educator, whether you believe it or not. You're going to start teaching your family and your friends about this crypto shit more than you think when the masses get here, because they're all going to hit you up. So yeah, these NFTs, music NFTs and everything, as our side was saying, there has to be more stuff. Like he always kind of does that shit. He wants everybody to have it figured it out when it's like just brand new. Like it ain't it's gonna be a whole lot of trial and error going on.
Facts, facts, facts. I got a question. Do you feel like the XRPL community is entitled or spoiled? just going based off that statement you said with our side, like just with him wanting everything to be fixed. I feel like I'm asking that question because um a lot of us in the XRPL community, we want things to be ready right now, willing to be done and done right now. Do you feel like the community is entitled to certain things?
I wouldn't say entitled. I'd say the
Stupid.
whole I'd say the whole crypto space to me is they really don't realize what we have here, right? Now, as far as let's take Ripple, right? Ripple, and then let's take Bored Ape Yacht Clubs. These are projects that are way, way out there. Ethereum. Let's take these native coins, right? Can y'all hear me? Because I stepped outside. Am I coming in clear?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So let's take these native coins and bitcoins. We don't have access to those people, right? They're kind of like a real stock company at this point in time because of how successful they are, right? They're out of our reach, right? We're here right now where there's a lot of projects such as, let's take Expectar, right? Expectar is a big project, and let's take Daniel with DP Monks Finance, Radical X Exchange, right? These are these are two projects, right? Now with Expectar, obviously he has the weight, he has the money to market aggressively. He's meeting all these key people in the crypto industry. The guy from the owner of Binance, he's talking with Uphold people, he's talking with Q people, right?
Too cold, too
And
cold,
we're
too
so
cold, too cold, too cold.
mm-hmm,
I
yeah.
think too cold is too cold. Is too cold sounding
Yeah,
like a
you had the
banjo?
super rug.
All right, hold on. I gotta.
Too cold. You better get back indoors. That rug is crazy.
This shit is fucking. I hate this. Is that better? Hello.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right.
yeah, yeah.
Damn.
Just run it
Why is
back
it?
30 seconds. Run it back 30 seconds.
So I was saying, like, DS, the creator of Expectar, he's been accessible to us, right? Because he's building right now. He's right here at the bottom, right? He's on the ground floor building his foundation. When Binance and Qcoin and Ripple and XRP was out here, we didn't have Twitter Spaces, right? Yeah, we had YouTube, and you could fucking get a YouTube interview, whatever, but that's that one-on-one shit, right? And it was somebody who had to be a a very, very popular YouTube content creator in order to get these type of people to do an interview, right? We have fucking Twitter Spaces right now, and we have access to Daniel, right, and DS Expectar, and the X Parrots and this and that. Now just imagine that we're this fucking early, that these projects take off in 5 to 10 years when the masses come, and now they're at a point where it's not as have involvement in the community, and I'm sure they'll hire the right person to do that when they get to that level. But that, so it's not just for me. I've seen it already. As soon as I came to the crypto side of things, once Twitter Spaces started, because I didn't come over until like October, because I was dealing with these people. That's what I'm saying, that like we're all spoiled in this crypto space, because a lot of these projects, yeah, they're baby projects right now. Bored Ape Yacht Club didn't come out swinging and come out on top. They were down here in the bottom in the dirt before they took off, right? But Twitter Spaces and all that shit wasn't around at that point, so they weren't community involved, and they probably would have never been, because whatever, if all the controversy going on with them. But that's another thing. But I'm just saying, like I get it when projects, you know, don't come to a space call and they say they're building and this and that. I understand that. But I also understand at this point in time, in the times that we're in, being involved with the community has a lot more impact and can bring you a lot more value for your project than versus shutting the community out and just keeping yourself isolated like a Nike corporation or an Apple corporation, or even Ripple, right? Like, I don't know. So that's why I say I don't think it's just XRP feels entitled and they're spoiled. I think it's the whole crypto space kind of really is, because we do have access to a lot of these projects before they take off, and then when they take off, right, we hope that they're still going to come back and not forget about where they started from.
For sure, for sure. Appreciate you. Appreciate that.
Go ahead, Wolf of God. I see you had your hand up.
I just wanted to say thanks so much to Cole and Lemmy and everyone for holding the space today. I have been a little bit in the background today, and I have to chime into something else and leave a bit earlier today. So, but thanks a lot to Cole for holding space.
All right, shout out Wolf of God. Shout out to you, man. Shoot, Tuco, you wanna go ahead and go into the next lane and try to and get the song of the week popping. Anybody else wanna speak on anything?
Yeah, it's all good. Where did Astros and JLC go? They just
They,
dipped.
yeah, they dipped out. Slick. It's all good
Whatever.
though.
Um, yeah, go ahead. Lay the exclusive track of the week out. As soon as I get you should be done talking by the time I get done finishing my cigarette.
All right, for sure. So yeah, so we got the track of the week. We got it's the 20th episode of Wake and Bake, 20th straight episode. So we hit a milestone. And Gorilla Jakes brought the question up, like, where's the theme song for the Wake and Bake? We got theme songs for Too Cold Cookout, Too Cold events and things like that. So it's only right we had to get Wake and Bake track going. And I had the concept laid down and all of that, but now we got it. We got a track today, so we definitely want to bring that to the forefront for you guys today. We plan to continue Wake and Bake every Thursdays 2 p.m. It's been doing its thing, and now we feel like we elevated to where we showcase artists on a weekly. I think for about 15 to 17 weeks now, we got Tuco can confirm this. Me and Kamikaze have bought our own songs to the forefront. But last week we had Annie Delgado. Today we had JOC with Lifestyle. And next week we look to have another artist who's gonna be getting monetized off the Sonar Music platform. So it's only right that we elevate as well by bringing you guys a theme song for the Wake and Bake. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Crypto Jakes. He's on the track. In the beginning, doing this thing. I think this is Crypto Jake's first track. You know what I'm saying? First Xrpl track. We got Too Cold on a few. We got X Rated on a few. But this is Crypto Jake's first time on the track. He did his thing. Kamikaze. Kamikaze made the beat. You know what I'm saying? He understood the assignment once again. He got a verse on there, and I'm laying down the hook and got my verse on there. So it's a pretty dope track. You know, Wake and Bake. That's a line that came off of it was inspired by smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? So, me being the musician that I try to be, it's a lot going on in our world right now with farmers and agriculture and the pharmacy and shit like that. So, just pay attention to the wordplay. Um, um, I'm highlighting all the farmers out there and pharmaceuticals and that whole battle. And then weed is weed and marijuana is grown from the ground, so that's like a farmer. That's like a farming entity. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with plants, so just reading between the lines if you can. But this is the Wake and Bake track. Hopefully, Too Cold is ready to play it, and we will be getting whoever's on this track. I think Crypto Jakes is on this track. So Jakes is in New York, so he can't. New York is hating right now. He can't get an uphold. He can't get an uphold account. I don't think he can get KYC with GateHub. So Kamikaze is gonna build a payment pointer for him to make sure that he's getting paid and from this track. But I know I'll be getting some web monetization, and Kamikaze will as well. So artists, if you're an artist in here, in the space right now, just take that into consideration, man. Coming into this Web3 universe, you're gonna get exonerated, man. You're gonna get honored for your work, and you can push it to the limit. This you hear early too, so sky's the limit with this Web3. You dig? But Too Cold, you ready? I don't think she ready yet, but yeah. Any questions? Anybody got?
Yeah. Here we go with the exclusive track of the week. This will be the Wake and Bake anthem from now on. So we'll be playing this instead of the Sonar Muse track every beginning of the Wake and Bake call. So here we go with the Wake and Bake song from our guys Xlemi, Kamikaze, and Jake's right there.
Play on words, gotta stay conscious. Gas, organic ganja. Wake and bake, to go Kamikaze.
What's up? It's the Wake and Bake. Too Cold and Gorilla J. Let me and Kamikaze bringing the vibes. So pull up, cause we live.
Yeah, an OG, smoking OG. I crush it down, break it up, roll it and smoke it slowly. The organic grown trees, a puff of that good weed. Could put you on a vibe that can make for good stories. Go ahead and proceed to pass the joint and don't forget to play some music. It will stimulate the mind once you get into it. We can talk about it if you're into it. That's on me, let me and Too Cold get into it. We all about the music, we all about the movement, creating a new movement. All about the vibes and there's nothing to it. Legendary status is where we at. Music is therapy, so just relax. Triple dose of the music bags. No side effects, you know where it's at.
Little farmer, a big farmer. Play on words, gotta stay conscious. Gas, organic ganja. Wake and bake, Too Cold Kamikaze. Little farmer, a big farmer. Play on words, gotta stay conscious. Gas, organic ganja. Wake and bake, Too Cold Kamikaze. We the ball like Pearl Harbor, Coach Carter. Crypto Jakes, X-rated, we grind harder. In the clips, Lil Wayne and Dre. Xrp a reject, they can't relate. Family matters, they used to call me Steve Urkel with my suspenders on and my bug tee. Sober noodle shouted, and I was bug weed. Blood type diet, guess I'm a little farmer. Big farmer, still killing off the masses. Wake and bake, every episode of classic. I prefer a real body over a plastic. Sonar Muse, we been triangular trapping. Little farmer, a big farmer. Play on words, gotta stay conscious. Gas, organic ganja. Wake and bake, Too Cold Kamikaze. Little farmer, a big farmer. Play on words, gotta stay conscious. Gas, organic ganja. Wake and bake, Too Cold Kamikaze.
Hey, there we go with the Wake and Bake new theme song. There you go. Dope shit. Jakes, how you feel about being on the track now? Oh, we got Kamikaze finally in the house. What up, my guy?
Hey, what's good, everybody? How's everyone doing today?
What's good, bro? Where you was at, man?
We good, man.
Hey man, I had some complications on my side. Apologies for the delay. I hope I caught you guys on time with the Wake and Bake song of the week. Did I just miss the preview, like the first play?
Yeah, that was the first play. We shit. I guess we can run it back, but let Crypto Jakes give a spiel. Anybody want to speak on how they feel about the new theme song for the Wake and Bake? Feel free to pop it. You know what I'm saying? Feel free to let us know how you feel about the track.
Like I said, man, I just felt honored to be on the track. It was dope.
Facts. And shit, Kamikaze. We was holding it down for you though. JOC came through. We played Lifestyle. We gave him an interview. We gave a rundown of the whole topic. What pharmaceutical drugs or any type of drugs that people been on while recording music or just listening to music have people been a part of. Shit, Jakes, you haven't answered that question yet, and you a DJ, man. You I know you probably seen some things out there in New York City, but we covered that. We did cover that, and I think it went pretty smooth. And then you just came in. We was talking NFTs. We was talking other things as well, and we just played the track. So it's been a pretty solid show.
Yeah, that's dope. That seems fire, man. Man, it sucks that I missed that, but it is what it is, though. But yeah, I would like to answer that question though. Could you repeat the question so that I could answer it too?
Oh yeah. So the question was have you ever been under the influence of drugs while recording music, like whether it be marijuana, shrooms, cocaine, shit, anything, any pharmaceuticals, any holistic drugs, anything or recreational? Have you ever been under the influence of those type of things while recording, listening to music? Have you ever been interacting with somebody while recording that? Have you ever been in a session with a group of people while doing those things? Have you ever seen people doing those things, and what was the outcome of the song? What was the outcome of the actual product that y'all was making? You know what I'm saying? Musically.
Feel you. Okay. So yeah, of course, I can't deny that one. Yeah, I've taken some drugs, which is weed. Yeah, I've tried shrooms, but I haven't recorded on shrooms though. Like I just listen to music on it, but yeah, that's the only thing I've taken though. So like weed, yeah, of course, like I do that sometimes on the regular when I before I record. So yeah, so some of the songs, yeah, they do turn out the way I want them to turn out in terms of how great I intend to make them. So yeah, that's the only ones I've taken. And yeah, I've definitely had that with some friends before working on some music. And the music, yeah, it sometimes it depends on your mood though. I honestly think your mood also depends on how things or how the song turns out too. Because if you're in a bad mood whilst on some drugs, it could turn the whole vibe uh sideways too. So yeah, I feel like mood also needs to be part of it too when working on music and getting somewhat intoxicated, because yeah, there could be some incidents where like something could happen in between, the sessions, you know something could just switch up the mood and end up killing the vibe of the whole session. So yeah, for me, uh yeah, I tend to sometimes only smoke afterwards, even because I tend to find that um it's always better to listen to the finished product, high or whatever, whatever you take. So like for me, I feel like yeah, it's way better, getting high afterwards so you can just enjoy the vibes and um, you know, just get more ideas when you're done with the song. You can just be more creative and get more ideas afterwards. So yeah, it's just listening to the song on a like basically in a different mind state, and yeah, you definitely would get a different perspective of how things are, and could even make the song even better, because I've had times where like I've recorded sober, like just normal, and then gotten high, and then after that I get some ideas on what additions to add to the song, what vocals to add, what kind of additional instruments to add onto the beat, those kind of things. Because sometimes, especially when you're high, sometimes your senses get heightened, and you tend to get like when I work on beats, sometimes I just um hear certain instruments I should add onto the beat, um, and then I add onto it. So yeah, um, yeah, those are the drugs I've taken whilst on once working on music and gotten influence um into working on music as well, basically. So yeah, yeah, that's my take on that question. But it does lead me to another question though, like about music. So has there ever been like music, like have you ever been influenced by music that where they speak about drugs and you know um yeah, they just speak about what they're taking, and you felt like, oh, okay, I would want to try that out.
Um, yeah, I can answer that question. Well, I think weed is like the number one recreational drug that goes across all musical genres. It's been, probably before we was born, they was talking about weed and music. That's and I grew up. My whole family is Jamaican, so I grew up on reggae music and you know people advocating for weed, and I that was in my household. So it was like it took me a minute. It took me a minute for me to even start smoking, but I was always around it, so I was always catching secondhand smoke anyway. But I never took any cocaine. I would hear that in the music. That would be I'm a frequent listener of hip hop, and a lot of the artists in hip hop in my era they talked about selling it. Now it has become consumed because of the whole Tony Montana Scarface era. But I guess alcohol would be considered a drug. I don't really look as I get older. I look at weed as a recreational drug. You got different type of drugs, but that's for a whole nother story. Like when you want to classify the shit. But I drank liquor. You know what I'm saying? The last one that got me that got me kind of that I ever tried. I never tried no Molly or no pills and nothing like that, but it was lean. And Future, Pimp C, and all of those rappers like UGK, the guys from Texas, rappers from Texas like UGK, Slim Thug, Lil Flip. They always DJ Screw. You know what I'm saying? They drink that drink that lean, and it would get you screwed up. That's where the screwed up influence came from. But Future kind of vibed off of that heavy, and it got my city, a lot of people in my city interested in like just sipping the lean and things like that. And I would take it, I would drink it. It wasn't like nothing that I drink crazy, but it was just like some shit that I would sip, and I recorded music off of it. I recorded some music off of it, and it was some good music. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I smoke weed and shit. It was good, but you got to be in a certain mood. You got to be in a certain type of energy. It takes it takes a certain type of the vibe, whether you can go really dark with it or you can still stay even kill, because when you want some of them drugs, when you want some of those things, it's not really gonna be nothing positive coming out of that. You know what I'm saying? It kind of brings like it brings a different type of energy out of you, and most times it's not positive. It's mostly like for like fun and like some, just some other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like so, but it was fun to say the least. You know what I'm saying? But though that's where I could say was my last influence. Like lean, I have sipped lean before, and I smoked weed and I drank alcohol, but I never really been under any type of influence of drugs. But I've seen my friends, I've seen people take other things and record and do certain things in the studio. I've seen those things, and they come out with they come out with their source of inspiration. They come out with their type of music. Some people who are under the influence of those things make great music. Some of them make some trash music. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta really find yourself when you be on that shit, because it could take you out or it could turn you up. It's an interesting dynamic for sure. But as of right now, I'm I'm not really I'm not really too hard pressed to get on any of those things right now. But looking back at it, I would definitely fuck with it. But right now, if I was to engage in any of those type of activities, it would be weed for sure. But the other two, I would probably retire that.
Feel you. I feel you on that. Yeah, you just reminded me. Lean is also something I have taken too. And
Mhm.
you're completely right. Yeah, you definitely have to be in a certain mood because yeah, it could it could slow you down. Definitely it feels good, no lie. Like it felt good at the time, but like it definitely is not good for you in the long run. So that kind of thing. I also was influenced by Future and the whole culture around sipping on perp, um and yeah, that was a moment in time where like I did work on some music and I did make some fire music too, but it didn't align with my core values and you know what what kind of person I wanted to be in terms of like getting on recreational drugs. That's something I'm not really into, all the man-made stuff. So yeah, that's when I was like, oh no, I have to stop this because it also wasn't good on my liver, so that kind of thing you also got to take into consideration. But the most important factor was the whole the whole thing of are you even in the right mood to work on music? Because yeah, it could just go south with lean. Could just be like, yo, you pass out if you sip too much. So um yeah, that's one of the other ones. And then alcohol, nah, I was never a fan of that. So like I never got into the vibe of making music whilst actually being on that too, because I've had it once or twice, but nah, that wasn't for me. So like I'm more into like the whole natural stuff, natural recreational drugs. So yeah, shrooms and weed are like the only ones that I would take. But shrooms, it's usually like on a biannual thing. Always gotta get perspective of life. That's the only time I take it. So like it's just for me to get perspective of where I am and where I'm headed, um, where I'm planning to go in throughout the year, and what I intend to accomplish, or even reflect on what happened throughout the year and what I've accomplished. So and what I need to do for the next year, what I need to prepare for, or even ideas on music if I'm in that vibe. So yeah. That's my take on that question. Gorilla Jakes, do you have anything to say on that one?
Um, uh, I'm, I don't create music, so, but as far as artificial stimulants, I would say alcohol. I mean, being in a nightclub, you know, is that's you can't avoid it. So yeah, I've indulged in a lot of alcohol while you know spinning, and it's not something I really I'm a big fan of because I, I I like to be alert while I'm spinning, and you know, pay attention to crowd participation, and you know, reading the room and stuff like that. But you know, that's really it. That's really all I can add.
For sure, for sure. Yeah, but anybody else wanna share any experiences or I guess not. But oh yeah, Kamikaze, you wanna explain your whole take on Wake and Bake, the Wake and Bake track before we try to run it back?
All
Like
right.
the whole approach and everything?
Yeah. Basically with the song, I don't know if Lemmy did explain the whole concept of how it came about though. Did you explain that already?
Yeah, I explained as best as I
Okay,
could. But
cool.
yeah, you can feel free to expound upon it if you want from your point of view.
All right, cool. So yeah, the track came about from, Lemmy sending me a concept from his upcoming project, and he wanted me on the beat that I produced. But I was like, okay, I I really love that beat, like the beat that he chose. I was like, yo, man, this is one of my favorites, but like I can't do it because I'm so used to hearing it as an instrumental, so I can't really do it anymore because it's been so long. So I was like, okay, cool, man. Let me just remake the beat and come up with something that's more on like, the jazzy kind of vibe, because when I think of Wake and Bake, I always think of like, sunrise and like jazzy vibes, or some scenic music that has that kind of ambience to chill, so that was my whole take on it. So yeah, and I was high when I was making the beat. So like it was a vibe that I was like, okay, cool, man. This is something that I feel like would definitely suit the kind of vibe that we're going for. So remade the beat, but I like whenever I work on something like that, whenever he sends me a concept, I always jump on the original first and then remake the beat so that I could catch on to like the mood too. Cause like I can't just be jumping on the new beats and Lemmy's on, a whole different tip or a whole different vibe. So I have to catch on to his wave and then jump in and do my thing. So I did my thing and then changed the beat, sent it through, and then we got Gorilla Jake's on, and his turnaround time was pretty quick. So yeah, we managed to fix up the track, add more additions to it, and yeah, we made this theme song. So the whole concept, of course, is wake and bake and what goes on. So I had to have my topic about that and about weed, because like Mary Jane, you can never go wrong with Mary Jane. She's amazing. So like had to speak about that and the wake and bake. You know, we are in legendary status, like I said on the song. So um, yeah, we I don't know if you guys touched on that on the legendary part, but yeah, um, we are legendary status. We the OGs, no cap. But you know, it is what it is. So
Yo,
we low key the XRPL rejects at the same time. So make our thing pop. What's up, Jakes?
nah, I just wanted to, you know, my fault. I didn't mean to interrupt, but like, I want to give y'all flowers, man. Like, y'all created a synergy that's dope. That like y'all really work well together. You know, like, and just it's amazing that you're on fucking two different continents, and you know, y'all y'all work together seamlessly. Like that shit is awesome, man.
Whoa, whoa, triangular trapping. Triangular trap tsunami. Two cold boys. Triangular
Trouble.
Yeah, like I mean, like no smoke, no cap. Like they have like y'all got a chemistry, man. Y'all got something there, both of y'all.
Yeah, for sure, man. Appreciate you, man. You know, you jumped into the fray and Kamikaze. I'm glad Kamikaze like spoke of the track the way that he did because I didn't include any of that information, Kamikaze. So I'm glad you brought it out the way you did. I spoke on it from my perspective and you spoke on it from yours. I didn't know if we wanted to release that information yet, but hey, I'm cool with it if you cool with it. You know what I'm saying? So you know, you definitely put it out there. But there is, with that being said, with Kamikaze's explanation of the song being bought out, there is a project coming soon. There is going to be a project coming soon from Lemmy, and you know all the core people from the XRPL, Two Cold, X Rated, Jakes, will be a part of it. Shit, we might have to get Crypto Red Eye in on it too, on from a talking perspective because I don't wanna go too crazy. Shit, I might have to just spill little beans here now. Like might have to get Crypto Rat. We want to get the foundational people in on it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's been a journey. It's been a journey for all of us since we. I think November will mark a year that we've been doing this XRPL shit, and it's crazy because it feel like we've been doing this for years. Like we haven't even been linked up for a year yet. Like it was November, right, Tuko? Like end of October, November. Like we haven't even hit October yet, and I feel like we've been rocking with each other for years. Like it's crazy. It's crazy what like this crypto time. It's so much shit going on in the world in our life, and it's feel like this been a culmination of like 10 years and shit of so much shit going on. So I guess I would say that this I'm gonna go ahead and spill the beans. This album is gonna be like a celebration of everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this is just me organically speaking. So let me go ahead and tell y'all what's going on. Kamikaze has an album. Kamikaze has a he's not only an artist, he's a producer. So he goes by Killer Strider, and then when he raps, and then he goes by K Monster when he makes the beats. So you know, I've been listening to his stuff and all of that, and he has an album on Apple Music. If you guys want to go on there, maybe we can make a link and post it on the Jumbotron either today or later on. But he has an album called Rejected Soundtracks, and these are beats where Kamikaze feel that has been rejected. You know, these are beats that have been rejected in his opinion, and nobody really paid attention to them or anything. I think he released it in 2019, and I was listening to it, and I was like, "Damn, bro, these beats is hard. Like, what you gonna do with them? You know what I'm saying? Like, like these ain't. I'm not rejecting them. You know what I'm saying? It's 10 beats, so." He was like, yeah, he explained to me what was going on. Like, you know, no, they was rejected. Nobody wanted them. So he just dropped the album, and, you know. So I told him I told him I came up with an idea. I was like, here, man, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make an album. and I'm gonna call it XRPL rejects because when I came into this game with Too Cold, we was rejected. You know what I'm saying? We got rejected by a whole other side, a lot of blockchains, a lot of people rejected us, and we got it out the mud. And along the way, we met some great people who joined with us, and we've been rejected. Like whether in one way or another, we've all been rejected. Whether we trying to put out this information to somebody, people have rejected the information. People have rejected listening to the music. They've rejected us, you however you want to think of it, like projects that we dealing with. We showed a helping hand, and we've been rejected. So I definitely, Too Cold has been with me on this journey from the beginning, talking on songs. I met Kamikaze, I met Jakes, I met X-Rated. Those are my core guys. Crypto Red Eye, I've recorded on his songs. Maybe we could find a way for him to talk on some songs. I want to include those core people on this album. You know what I'm saying? We're considered XRPL rejects, but at the same time we're legends. So within those 10 beats, I've already compiled concepts that are gonna be crypto and XRP related, but also the way that I do it, I try to throw real life in there. I try to throw real shit in there. Kamikaze's already a part of the project because he's made the beats. He don't want to rap on none of these beats. So if you heard him speaking on the Wake and Bake beat, the original Wake and Bake beat was a rejected soundtrack beat, but he don't want to rap on none of these beats. He's feel like he's heard them in a way where it's like, man, I done heard these shits for so long, I can't rap on them. These are like his babies. I can understand that. So, hey, that that's cool with me. That means it's more beat time for me to do my thing, and it's more beat time for any other XRP rejects that want to talk on the beat. You can talk. You know what I'm saying? You can pop your shit, do what you do. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we got on the way. XRPL rejects is coming soon. Um, you know, I'm looking at here. We got Crypto Red Eye. We got Hells. Hells. Um, Hells has been a firm supporter of us. If you want to be a part of it, Xrp, JN. You know what I'm saying? You been there. Like if y'all want to get in on the wave, I'm gonna hit y'all. Yeah, we just need y'all to have like a good reception on a good microphone on your phone, whether you got whether it's a real microphone that you got at the house. We just gonna ask that y'all got some good quality things. We're gonna try to get y'all in on the album. It's just a celebration, man. That's how I'm looking at it now. Cause it hasn't even been a year since we've all known each other. But it's like I know I vibe with y'all more than I do a lot of even my family members. And it's through this crypto. And it's just like, if only they understood. All of our bonds can be a little stronger and it could be lit. But that's what's going on. I got an album on the way, and it's gonna be it's gonna be on the Sonar. It's gonna be bought out on the Sonar Music platform too. So I don't know. I think this will be the first album, or whatever. But I'm just at this point I'm not rambling, but I'm just I'm just putting it all in perspective now because it's like it is what it is.
Sounds like you're going to have a busy few months, Lemmy.
Well, it's going honestly, it has if it truth be told, I make songs pretty like at XRP speed if you let Too Cold tell it. But I just need the time. It ain't really that I'm gonna be busy. I just need the time to get the songs done. And I already got 4 songs done, believe it or not. So I got 6 songs to go. Now, and I have the concepts ready. But now what I want to do is I want to fit you guys in. So I'm gonna I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hit up each and every one of you. I'm gonna send y'all a track, and I just want y'all to, you can speak about the concept of my song from your point of view, or you can just speak about your journey, whatever you want to do. I'm gonna tell y'all what y'all need to do, but you guys will definitely be involved because we're XRP rejects. We're XRPL rejects. We're really legends, but one way or another, we've been rejected. Somebody has rejected us in our XRPL endeavors, and we got to get that. We got to get that out there first. And I want y'all to be. a part of the narrative. Speaking of the narrative, while I'm rapping, you guys are talking. So I will get you guys in between sharing things and you know it's gonna be busy, but it's gonna be a breeze. Hell, it's gonna be a breeze because we do this for real.
Yeah, by busy, I know you have a day job, and
Mhm.
when you have a day job and family, and then you try and fit crypto in there as well, it's a challenge, but it's making it work for you. And I know you can pump out quality, you and Kamikaze, you know,
Damn.
that's never going to be in doubt, is it? So I know the album's going to rock,
Hello.
and you're going to have to sell signed NFTs of like the album
Hello.
cover.
Wow.
Yeah, you can't hear her. You're rugging then. I can hear you, Hales.
Hello.
Oh, I thought I was rugging then.
Nah, nah.
Yeah, I
Just
think so. I
cut,
think
Yeah,
that
just
is a
cut,
good
cut.
idea though.
nah. He's he's rugging. Let me get him up out of here. Because he gonna keep popping in, hello, 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 and we're gonna go through that for 20 minutes. So you're rugging. I removed you from speaker because I don't want to keep hearing hello, hello. Am I rugging? Am I rugging? Hello, hello. You're rugging, so you might want to hop out and come back in, Lemmy.
But yeah, it is like quite a journey. It has been quite a journey. Yo, it's amazing to see that it's almost been a year like on this crypto journey with you guys. Hasn't even I don't even think, yeah, it hasn't been a year. I met you guys earlier in the year. I don't even know when. I think it
I
was
think
like
it was like in January.
Sometime in Jan. So yeah, it hasn't even been that long, and we've already built such a relationship, and we've gone through so much together. You know, in such a small span of time, in such a short span of time. It's like, yo, for real, crypto speed is like it's it's
Super
basically,
fast.
it is super fast, bro. Like it's like faster than dog years even. So like feels like 1 year in crypto is like maybe like 3 years or like even 2 years, or something like that. Like it seems like hectic that we've only like been like in this together for like even less than a year, and like we've accomplished so much. So yeah, it is a blessing to have met like all of you guys along the way, and having support of each other, and even supporting each other, showing love to each other, appreciating each other's projects and what we're doing, and our crafts, and even bonding through our interests, which is music. Since you guys are in the space, you guys have the interest in music. Really appreciate you guys joining in, and even giving insight, and even willing to get educated too on this journey. So yeah, it has been a crazy ride, but yeah, there's so much more that's on the way, and yeah, I gotta give props to Too Cold and Lemmy, yeah, for being with being patient, even, and even having faith in the capabilities of what Sonar Muse could accomplish, and what we could do on the XRPL. Because yeah, there has been so much that has been happening behind the scenes, and yeah, they've been rocking with us from the jump. So yeah, um, from the first time they actually heard about the project, I feel like they were already interested. So yeah, I think the relationship started from there. And yeah, I gotta show love to you guys for sure, for rocking with me and rocking with us um from the jump. So yeah. this music is gonna be timeless, and even going back to it, in the future, we're gonna look back at this and even go back to these spaces and be like, yo, man, it's it's been a long journey. I feel like low key, Lemmy, and Too Cold. This is like the crypto breakfast club, if I can say that, since like the breakfast club isn't gonna be the same anymore. Like, since Angela Yee and everybody else isn't like on the same page anymore. So I feel like this is like the crypto version of the breakfast club, and we coming in with the new age vibes here. So yeah, it's all love. It's all love for you guys. Yeah, I really appreciate you guys. And let me, even wanting to make a project with those beats. And man, like I know you haven't even heard like all the projects, all the projects of mine on streaming platforms. But yeah, there's still there's still rejected soundtracks too. I don't know if you heard that, but yeah, I know you're gonna go wild over that too. But yeah, man, it's been quite a journey, and yeah, all love to you guys.
Isn't it nice being part of a crypto family that support and celebrate each other rather than some of the nonsense that goes on in the space around us where people are just trying to break each other or take each other down? And it's so unnecessary. We're in a really, really big space. There is enough room for everybody to succeed and to come out on top. There should be none of this backbiting. And I think more people should pay attention to how we roll as a family rather than some of the other stuff that goes on out there.
We're not professional enough, right? So that's the problem here, right? There's a lot of cussing, there's a lot of free flowing format and talking shit. So but whatever. That's how
Yeah,
you know when shit's real, right? This shit ain't
we're
scripted. It
unique.
it never is.
We're unique. We're individuals, and we're authentic rather than trying to be the cookie cutter crew. Anyone can go out there and do the professional um, approach to things and put on a facade, put on a mask to be somebody they're not. Where I think sometimes it's a lot harder to be your authentic self in a space. And the fact that Too Cold, you nail that. Every single show, no one's going to tell you how to be, how to behave, what to say, because then it wouldn't be Too Cold, it'd be someone else.
Because they could get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Go put your own
Exactly.
space call up, motherfucker. You don't
Now
like
you
it
got to
over
go deeper
here.
than that.
You're Marmite, Too Cold. You either love it or you hate it.
You
And
got to
there
go
it is
deeper than
here.
that.
Yeah, but yeah, shout out, we've come a long way. I have come a long way, and I mean, you can hear it within the first couple of videos that are on the YouTube channel, right? The growth and the organization and the structure. It's still 100% free flowing, but you can tell there is there's a
It's more
system.
refined.
Yeah, it's just it's there's I have the system a bit more organized, but the content is just still, ain't shit written. The only thing that gets wrote down here is when the trivia winners win. That's the only thing that I be writing down, right? But yeah, we've definitely come a long way. And there's still so much more to go. We're still so early, and a lot of we're I still feel like we still are, my space calls, I still feel like it's not taken serious, right? um and that's fine. But a lot more people are seeing the value in what comes out of these space calls, right? And it's not, and it it makes for a good time as well as an educational time. So that's the formula that I take pride in. The recipe, right? Um, is everybody having fun learning about shit? So, um, the numbers are what give people the validation that you should be respecting that type of Twitter page or this person or that person. And, I don't care about the numbers, but I know that the numbers aren't there to reflect the amount of respect that I feel we should all be having coming out of this space call, because you guys are constantly on the mic, um as well as me, right? I just host the call, right? Like, more people can find the call when I put it up. So my microphone is bigger, but I don't I don't keep the microphone from nobody, right? All of you guys can sit up here with the microphone at the same time and all the shit, right? So, but yeah, we're slowly growing, and I rather grow slow than fast, right? We're not here for a moonshot, so definitely what's up. And I say it all the time too. Lemmy and Kamikaze's music is very um, underrated and undervalued right now as well, right? But just like everything else, it has to grow on people, and that's why I try to play the music as much as I can. And I know it's very repetitive in these calls, but as we get new people, we expose them more to where we're able to expose more people to Lemmy and Kamikaze's streaming platform and crypto music, right? To open their eyes and their minds and their ears to other music that's out there aside from what's been out there for, I guess, a couple years now or whatever. So that's how we doing it.
Yeah, like you hit the nail on the head there. Slow motion's better than no motion. That's like my favorite my favorite saying. So you got to keep going. Definitely, yeah. We rough on the edges. We keeping it authentic, but we will find our professional side of how we do things our own way. We'll find our own professional way as we keep going. So we're
We
gonna look
already
back and
doing
see.
it.
Yeah,
I got my
exactly.
professional, unique, fucked up way.
you
I'm
know,
already. I got a spreadsheet. I got organized. I got a
yeah,
whole schedule. All the shit. Like, I've got my professional swag on this side of it. You feel
yeah,
me?
100%. 100%. We have improved as we were going along, you know, and I feel like low key, let me like the title of the project, right? It's so fitting to our journeys here on crypto, being rejects, you know, people not even believing in the journey. We had the faith, we had the belief system when we were starting our journeys, our own separate journeys, whereas like where you were working on music, blockchain music, two codes, starting in the spaces, and even me starting as a crypto project with Sonar Muse, me and the team starting that up, and going around explaining what we're about. Not many people were receptive of all these ideas that we came up with, um, and we found each other, and started building from there. So you know it all started organically, just like Lemmy always says. Everything has happened organically, and it's working in divine timing. So yeah, we just going with the flow with it, meeting everyone here in the spaces. Feel like it's no coincidence. Everybody's here for a reason, and we're gonna see where this relationship takes us, this journey takes us. So yeah, shout out to you guys for sure. I honestly do feel like, yeah, the title is so fitting to who we are on the XRPL, but low key we are the OG legends. I gotta say that though, we are the OGs. But we're gonna let that slide though for now. But yeah, it is what it is. But yeah,
Like,
we definitely. You want to say
yeah,
something?
yeah. I was gonna say, at first they didn't want us, now they all on us. You know how that shit goes in life, right?
It
Facts.
is like that for sure, man. Like it always.
My fault. My fault.
It's all good. Hey, shout out to Hells though. Shout out to Hells though. I heard you before I got rubbed.
Which bit did you hear? The bit about family or the bit about how you guys make awesome music?
I didn't hear the awesome music part. I got rubbed when you was talking about the family. So yeah.
Yeah.
But
But
Um,
I speak what I believe, if I didn't believe it, I wouldn't say it. Too Cold has been an amazing support, and she's even been there for me when I had a crazy moment and was probably doubting myself. Um, and that probably comes from her experience. She told me to value myself, which is a big thing to take on. And I mean, I first heard you guys back in February. It then took another, 4 weeks before I actually felt comfortable being on the mic and talking and feeling like I was actually contributing something. And everybody's always welcomed me and made me feel like I'm part of the family. And that's how it's been. And I'm still here. And I still will be here for as long as you guys are happy to have me around.
Yeah, yeah. Let's go. I see we got go low crypto. What's going on, my guy?
Yo, what's good? Too cold. I changed my profile picture. I had to cop one of Owl's new drops. I just wanted to hop up and say, I mean, like I have dabbled and like seen a little bit of your guys' music and what you're doing, and I fucking love it. Um, I dabbled myself in a little bit of producing and rapping a few years back, and I made some good connections. So I don't know if you guys want to slide into the DMs, but I got some guys in Chicago that I think would probably be down to at least hear some stuff. I was working with Cole Bennett back like before he even blew up with lyrical lemonade and shit, and a lot of his artists. And Stephen Cannon's a big artist that I've worked with. I don't know if you guys are familiar with his work at all, but he was the guy who put on Lil Xan, basically. Lil Xan was his photographer back in the day, and then all of a sudden Lil Xan blew up because he hopped on the mic. But I digress on that a little bit. But I got a lot of connections in the music industry.
Well, you need to.
You need to link up with Kamikaze. My bad, Kazuko.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was like, you need to put them on and let them know about Sonar Muse.
Send me all the info, man. I'll send it over.
yeah.
Yeah, just
We definitely will speak in the DMs, Golo. Appreciate that one. Yeah, we'll definitely speak. I'll just hit you up right now and give you a follow too.
For sure, bro. Yeah, just hit me up in the DMs. And I just know a lot of people in that industry. So it's been a bit since I've been in, but I still have all their contact info. A lot of people's managers and shit like that. We did a track with Stephen Cannon in 2016, and I don't know, we ended up getting like 80,000 plays, something like that. But I was able to hook up with young bands, OGZ, like before Shoreline blew up.
shit. Try and get some of them to come to the Wake and Bake Vibes. This is on Thursdays, every Thursday, 2 p.m. Eastern. This is the Vibes. We focus on the music side of things, music NFTs, music industry, and all of that. We play the exclusive music and artists off of the Sonar Muse streaming platform now, right? We're definitely trying to get more attention and eyes on this on the XRPL on the music side because everybody knows about Ethereum fucking and Gala music and NFTs and whatnot, but nobody's checking for the XRP Ledger music side of things, right? And Kamikaze and Sonar Muse, they got a 75,000 Ripple grant for the Sonar Muse platform. So that says that Ripple believes that this project can be something on this ledger. So we definitely are trying to get Sonar Muse platform and more artists to sign up and put their music on it so that they can get paid micro payments live as people are listening to it, right? Their monetization fees, and it's going to be a music NFT store on top of it. So yeah, and tell them pull up, man, anytime if you can. Thursdays 2 p.m. Eastern, bro.
Oh yeah, I got a guy that I went to high school with. He actually just goes by Clayton. I don't know if you guys have ever heard him, but he's an artist out of Milwaukee, and he just got featured with Cole Bennett. And I basically put him on probably 2 years ago. And there's one thing with like recording songs and like hearing stuff, and then there's a whole another aspect of it of listening to it live. And I think like I mean, you can just click on my profile. Like, I'm a physically backed NFT enthusiast. So it's like, if there's another way where you can link up your platform with like live shows and tickets and stuff like that, and having NFT space with tickets and shit like that, like, I
Oh
mean, I
yeah,
think
don't even
the
trip,
whole,
cause we
yeah,
we not stopping here, right? Sonar Muse and all these cookouts, these space calls that I host. I'm having my own platform built in the Second Life metaverse. I got a stage in my building and all the stuff for Lemmy and Kamikaze to come do concerts and all of that. So yeah, we not fucking around, bro.
hell yeah. I love to hear it. I know there's a lot of room to grow in that industry. So it's like, I mean, it's pretty much untapped. So you guys do you and fucking win this shit. Let's go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
appreciate
appreciate it
that.
very much.
Yeah, definitely is it's a beginning, and yeah, we definitely have room for improvement, room to grow. So we will definitely have a lot of things coming up along the lines as we keep going. But yeah, appreciate that, Golo. We definitely gonna speak. We'll chat it up and chop it up in the DMs, and yeah, definitely get back to you. But yeah, man, invite uh whoever you can over to the spaces so like we can chop it up and speak about music and introduce them to the XRPL because we definitely believe that the XRPL is gonna be place for all the best to be at. We low key are like the rejects of blockchain too, because look what happened to us. We're one of the first cryptos to get court case by the SEC. We're one of the first to go through something like this ever. So, we low key the rejects. Nobody actually accepts that we we low key the chosen ones. But we definitely have a lot in store. We're basically that hidden gem, and soon enough, people are gonna see what the XRP Ledger is capable of and the qualities and features it has that are top tier that no other blockchain has. So yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome to be part of a community like this and to see the growth that's happening from having just trust lines and just doing all these payments to now having um non-fungible tokens being amended soon, on the mainnet. Um, those kind of things, seeing that growth and all these amendments being added on and learning about new features along the way is amazing. So yeah, we definitely are the rejects. There's a lot that the XRPL is capable of, but they taking their time and adding these features on natively onto the mainnet. But it's understandable, if you're the best, you're always going to take your time and try and make sure that you have all the best qualities out there, instead of just rushing to have something out there and it doesn't work 100%. So even in music, you can't rush a song. You can't just like release a song just because you just finished recording it now, unless you that kind of person and you just like releasing music just raw, and without even taking your time to you know carve it into what it can potentially be and the best it could be. So like, I feel like this journey, everything relates to music, because everything is a process and it takes time to master it. So we get into that point where we gonna soon master our craft. They say it takes 10,000 hours for you to be a master at something, right? So we still have a long way. We have a long way to go, but we definitely gonna have that moment where we're there and we've reached those 10,000 hours. Especially too cold doing this thing like on a daily. I feel like you're gonna reach those 10,000 hours so quick that you definitely gonna have that reach your potential in a short span of time. And it's amazing. So yeah, it's amazing to actually be a part of this journey and see you growing. So yeah, these cookouts, man, it's been fire. And really appreciate being a part of it too. um and yeah, definitely go low, like invite whoever you can in here so we can just chat about music even, and educate them about the XRP Ledger, and even tokenizing their music and creating value for their music in the long term, because NFTs NFTs are for the long run, in terms of music. And I always state this, that your song could not be like the it song right now, but um in in a couple of years, someone could just find your NFT, and it starts blowing up somehow, and then the value of your NFT now starts going up, because now people found value in the song a couple of years later. So that's the beauty about having NFTs now. So music is more of a commodity. It's more of its own. Yeah, it's its own commodity. It's like it's so valuable like gold, and I feel like it could be categorized like that. So we could you could make a more from it in the long run than h- uh it right now. Most of the songs that are that were made back in the day, they're still hits, and they could potentially have value, even more value as time goes, because people relate to music so much, and we go back to certain songs to feel certain emotions. So yeah, that kind of thing. I feel like we definitely in a beautiful moment in time on XRPL, where we're ready to show our full potential and start spreading our wings. So yeah, like the whole title of XRPL Rejects is so fitting. It really is fitting to the whole XRP community as a whole, and us as a group, as musicians too. The music industry, or the music side of the XRP Ledger, is not really tapped into as much as well.
Is it
So
me or is he
this-
rugging? Is
am I
he
ready?
banjoing or is it
He
me?
sound he sounds good. It might be you
It's
too,
you,
Cole.
Santa.
Man, this fucking phone. Oh
Yeah, you
shit.
sound
We
good to me.
had we had somebody up here, and I looked in their profile. Said they were a producer, but they bounced now. So
Oh,
I don't
Dave,
know.
I seen it too. I seen it too.
All right. Go ahead, Kamikaze. I guess it was me.
Yeah, but I was basically finished. So I was just saying, yeah, the whole rejects thing, it's really fitting though. Definitely is fitting, man.
Yeah, so as we were saying, all artists are welcomed, right, to pull up, play their music. It would be best if they sent me a track if they wanted while we were on the space, if they're new to the space, and I could play it from my end, right? They DM me whatever track they want to get played. But yeah, we're here to let whoever get up here and showcase their music and try to help educate the space more on music NFTs, where it's going, and trying to help build the foundation of it. Because as OC was saying earlier, right, it's you know he wants all this value out of a music NFT right now, but we're so, and as I told him, I said we're so early that you have to, all that's not, whose mic is open?
Oh,
He's we're so early that we, all these artists, it's new to them, especially if they never been in crypto before or NFTs before. They're still trying to figure out how to twerk their NFTs, right? What all they can wrap up in a package of a music NFT for their audience and whatnot. So that's, we're early for everything, not just music NFTs, but everything. But definitely trying to help bring more awareness to musicians of all the possibilities that they have at their hand of being in control of their own music and owning 100% of it, and saying what they want to happen with it, and controlling where everything goes and how it's used and whatnot. So for sure. Pay me in XRPZ. What's up? I see we got you up here. Jakes must have brought you up because I didn't even see you slide up. What's going on, Pay in XRP? Hello? Am I here?
Nah, you here?
you're here.
Uh
He went down the listener.
oh, okay, he's rugging.
Yeah, you here, you here. Shit, let me say something. Yeah, so the whole XRPL reject, I guess since I said something about it, it's been taking a life on its own. So I definitely got some ideas now that we having these discussions and see how we can incorporate everybody in on it because we celebrating, man. I think us on all of us being on the XRP Ledger, we looking for we packing our bags and everything, but I think we still looking for something to really celebrate. And I feel honored when I can be able to drop something, especially some music that can boost the troops and get our have a party and celebrate, give us a reason to celebrate. So you know, I think this is a celebration. This is a moment for a celebration. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna add to add to the catalog and add to a soundtrack of our life. You know what I'm saying? So definitely looking forward, and I'm glad you guys can resonate with the topic in the title as well. So definitely want to just add that. My bad. I'm over here cleaning up, so if you hear noise, that's the reason.
Yeah, man. Like, you know what? Uh, I think we we're like honestly we definitely gonna see a whole lot of greatness coming onto the XRPL soon. I think like it's only a matter of time until they stop holding us back. But the greatness is gonna come through, and we're gonna see all the madness happening and everybody flocking through. Because now we starting to see a whole lot of things going on different blockchains. Apparently, I think I just read some news that Ripple Labs could potentially be buying Celsius, some of the coins or something, and moving them here onto the ledger or something like that. I don't know if that's true, but yeah, that's what I read. And I do think, yeah, it's only a matter of time until we no longer reject it. So yeah, man, it has been taking it's been taking on a name of its own though, like being the XRPL rejects. It's actually it's actually funny and surprising to see how it's just forming like that, man. Like just from you coming up with a concept of a project from just something you saw or heard me release is amazing, man. And to see your work ethic as well, man. You're like on beast mode. You're definitely on beast mode. And like, definitely it definitely makes me want to grind even more. So like your work ethic keeps pushing me to keep working. I may be working on a different thing though, like harder. I'm working on the development side of things more now than the music now. So it's kind of slowed down on my end, but we still always keeping it locked in, keep always I always make time to put in work for the music. I'll never let that slide. So you know appreciate Lemmy. He's always keeping me on my toes, with the music, because I always feel like, I can never be behind when it comes to that kind of thing. So I always try to push myself to um, make as much music beforehand, so we can keep working and have enough leeway for us to kind of work on new concepts or new ideas whilst I'm building, and whilst we doing our own things. So yeah, Lemmy, man, I gotta give you your flowers as well. Appreciate you. And Gorilla Jakes, man. I low key gotta give you your flowers too, cause you always holding it down for us. Like when one of us isn't even around, you're like the substitute teacher kind of thing. You know, you're there, you're there to fill in, but you're that cool substitute teacher that's always there with the vibes. You know, the students love you, and you know um really appreciate that, man. Definitely appreciate you being on the track too. It's like, man, you just brought like the vibe that I was going for the track. Just that chill vibe. It sounds like a wake and bake for sure. It's like, yo, get ready for the vibes, pull through, you know we on. So really appreciate that. Really appreciate that, bro. So yeah, man, keep doing your thing. Keep doing your thing.
For sure, for sure. And shit, I just wanted to read. Oh, my bad, Jakes. I would just wanted to reiterate, like, this project. I'm giving everybody their flowers, especially those core following that was there with us from the beginning. And then Kamikaze said something that's very profound too. He got a rejected soundtrack too. So I already know there's gonna be an XRP reject number 2, and I might just fuck around and call it Xrp Legends, because we ain't gonna be rejects for long. We're not gonna be rejects forever. We're gonna be legendary. We already
Facts.
legendary, but we gotta put that reject story out. And you know, um, like I said, this is the flowers for everybody. And just to
I
hop on what go ahead, bro.
No, I was just gonna
You got
say
something?
I can't wait to see y'all incorporate Unity onto a track. I want to see how that's gonna go.
Who, Unity? Yeah. So I need Tuco to make a list, all the founding fathers and founding mothers, like on our journey, because I gotta get everybody in on this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody that I can't, everybody may not be able to get on this first one, but we're gonna have a second one coming, and we gotta fit them in on some interlude shit, you know, because it's gonna be a movie. I need, or Jake's, being the substitute teacher that you are, if you can, you know, just make me a little list of them founding people. I know I got my core people, I got you guys, but like anybody who I'm missing, who I didn't say their name, this is, like I said, we giving our flowers to people. And Kamikaze, it's crazy that you say I'm in beast mode, and I really appreciate that. But man, this is nowhere near my beast mode. As you know, you probably know more than everybody that I've been really busy. I haven't really been able to make as much music as I wanted to, but trust and believe, like I'll be back in that beast mode once again soon. And you know, shout out to Crypto Jakes, because Jakes came in at an interesting time, bro. And I know Too Cold can attest to this. I feel like I gave Jakes a hard time in the beginning. Not outright, but he came in at a crazy time when we was dealing with a lot of shit on the Xrpl with some ops. And I just wasn't really, I was rocking with Too Cold heavy, and you know, Jakes wanted to be a part of some songs, but I didn't really know Jakes yet. So I was like, I don't know yet, bro. You know, bro gotta earn it, you know what I'm saying? He's a real one, for real. So, you know, we give our flowers over here, man. We show love. It ain't drama. Ain't nothing drama filled. Over here we show love. We give credit where it's due. And you know, you gotta earn that stuff. So when I be showing love, it really comes from a real place. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Jake, shout out to everybody. This is gonna be celebration, flower giving ceremony while we alive, because you know people like to give out flowers when people are dead. We don't really do that over here. We're gonna do that shit while you alive, while you up and running and still breathing. You dig? So for sure. Just want to put that out there.
Well, hell yeah. I know a lot of people don't like to dick ride, having people on features and shit like that, but like I know a lot of guys in the industry that have been rejected by labels and rejected by the crowd and shit like that. And I know a lot of people that probably got a lot of pent up shit that aren't necessarily in the XRPL space or even in the crypto space, but to somehow get maybe an artist or someone to collab with you guys. I mean, fuck that. I hopped in.
Did he rug, guys? I think you might need to say that last part over again, bro.
And that,
Yeah, you got
yeah, my
rugged.
phone rang. I don't even remember what the last thing that I said, but just getting like,
I know you were speaking of collabs. Bro, and then you said you got rugged.
I don't remember what the last part I said. It was unimportant, but just getting like some sort of, you know what I mean, like bridge, like how XRPL is the bridge currency, you know, like getting some sort of bridge between the traditional music industry and to what you guys are doing. I mean, I feel like that would be huge just to kind of get people to link up and, you know, get it going.
Well, you could be, man, being that you got the connections, man, you can, you know, you putting it into existence. Maybe you can be that guy, because like we stated, Kamikaze already got the platform. So now you can be like a real asset towards the industry, because they're gonna come over here regardless, but you can get things started by just at least telling them, because that's what XRPL reject is all about. And you might really conform to an XRPL reject, because I know you probably gonna tell people about it and they're gonna be like, man, whatever. They're gonna reject the information. Then it's gonna be some shit where months later they're gonna be like, damn, Go Low Crypto was telling me about this shit, but I rejected him. You know what I'm saying? Now they're gonna accept you and you're gonna be a legend. And it's just that easy. It's just that easy how you go from a reject to a legend, just off word of mouth. A motherfucker just turn you down based off some too good to be true information, and then next thing you know, the shit comes to the light, it hits the fan, then they running back to you, and you just become a legend, just like that. it sound too good to be true, but
Yeah,
I mean,
bro. Since we've been in this space, I've already sussed out some DMs, so I'm waiting for some responses to see what people have to say. I mean, even just to get someone in here, that'd be huge. Just to hear you guys out, hear what you got going on.
well, you know, you said some people's names. You know, just hey, if they don't hit you, it's okay. It's okay too, because we still gonna be working. We still gonna be putting in that work on the front lines. But trust and believe, you got you got your screenshot button. Make sure your screenshot button work. Make sure you keep them receipts, and make sure you told them so. Make sure you know you told them so, because that's what being a reject is all about. You they just that simple to get rejected. I know Tuco has probably put out 1,000 DMs, been in so many people DMs, and she done got me and her done got rejected so many times in so many ways. So it's only right we gotta drop this. Only right.
Yeah, feel you on that too, man. Like, I've also had like DMs, inviting people to, be beta testers, getting those rejected somewhat. Um, and It is what it is. You gotta charge it to the game and keep going. You can't get upset or, you know, um, feel any type of way. It is what it is. Especially especially those who, you feel might make an impact and they don't even approve of it. You tend to take that to heart sometimes, but you can't really do that. You got to charge it to the game and keep going for sure. So, keep talking about the legends though, and low key, I'm, I don't know what to feel about that. We definitely are the first. No lie, no cap. Gonna keep saying that. The OG legends, but we're gonna charge it to the game. We're gonna take that, but we definitely are the OGs, and the proof is in the pudding. Like Lemmy said, we had the receipts, but we're gonna we're gonna keep doing our thing and keep being who we are. So we're basically here, man. We basically here to stay, and we definitely showing love here. So there's nothing more, nothing less we're gonna do here, and we're gonna keep it a buck, and keep supporting musicians on the XRPL and trying to showcase the XRPL talent here. So if you do know any musicians who are, interested in blockchain technology and, don't know where to start or how to start, bring them here so that like we can educate them and, give them a briefing on how to start from, let me explaining his journey on
You
different
sound you
blockchain.
sound muffled. You got to move your phone or something.
Okay, can you hear me? All good?
Yeah, now that's better.
All right, so I was saying, if you know anybody who's into blockchain technology, musician, and they trying to start their journey but don't know where to start, bring them here. Like, you know, let us educate them. Let me pull through, and let them know about his journey from, the different blockchains he's been on and his experience, with music on blockchain and Web3. So yeah, like we will definitely, chat it up and try lead them in the right direction and educate them more on all the perks of what the XRPL can do, especially when it comes to Interledger as well, and yeah, the perks of using Interledger, and what it can do with the XRPL, because they tie in together. They basically brother and sister, and not many do pay attention to that. They basically brother and sister. And yeah, there's so much that can be done with Interledger. That's basically going to be the core of the internet. Um, Internet payments. It's going to be the core of internet payments as it is, and what we do online. That's basically where we're going with it. So, educating people on that kind of stuff and going through in depth on what the perks of using certain technology and receiving payments through through different different technologies is how we do it here on these spaces. So like educating each other, Tuco can do that on her side, and then we bring the music on our side and educate people with that. So yeah, if you do know anybody who's interested in blockchain music and trying to, start their Web3 journey, just invite them in. So yeah, it's all love here. It's all yeah, it's all we do. It's all we do here.
And I feel like just like a big selling point to artists is, I mean, not being tied to a label and being paid micropayments and royalties. And like, there's just so many different avenues you can take that as a selling point to artists where I just don't see where you guys can go wrong. I mean, what you guys are building is fucking amazing.
Appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Yeah. So being your own label is basically a possibility now. You can control what your music can do, especially with smart contracts being on the way, or even using something like side chains or even hooks. Those could potentially help with the musicians and their journey on blockchain. So yeah, it definitely is a selling point to speak on, like being in control of your music and your content, and creating value for it. You're now starting to create value, and value is also from the community you build on Web3, because that's basically where it comes from. You creating value from the community you building. And if you're someone who is not willing to be a team player and work in the community or work together with people, then Web3 is not really for you then, because Web3 is all about working together and being a community. Honestly, that's what I see Web3 as. It's more about a community based, input and, growing together, than rather, starting and just trying to connect with people from a distance that aren't even in the same field as you, or have the same interests as you. So yeah, Web3, I feel like that's where we are, and what we're doing. And yeah, there's so much potential in this, and we only see it's only the beginning. So yeah, we're gonna see a whole lot more coming soon.
You guys just got me all excited. Like, I'm trying to get a hold of Cole Bennett right now.
It's all good. We be here next Thursday, same time, same place for show. But even throughout the week, I host a lot of space calls. My schedule's on my pinned tweet, but Thursdays is where you could catch Lemmy and Kamikaze to really get that music conversation.
And if you want to go through the back catalogue, there are 19 other shows on the YouTube channel you can listen to as well.
Yep. Today's yeah,
20.
episode 20 of the Wake and Bake call. So
Yeah, like this is a special episode. Like this is a real treat, like being
can't
able to
hear
see.
you, can't hear you, can't hear you.
You hear me now?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
Yeah,
you're
you
So
muffled
muffled.
or underwater or something.
okay. So I was gonna say, yeah, it's really special. Like today is a really special episode. Making these spaces for 20 consecutive weeks it's an amazing feeling. We we low key right behind Too Cold. She celebrated her 30th space. I think it was last week, right?
Yep,
um
yep. It's 10 behind, 10 behind.
we low key, catching up. So yeah, we right behind you, following your lead. But yeah, it's amazing to know that we've been consistent and been working and we're not gonna stop anytime soon. We definitely here for the long haul. We want to create a safe haven, a safe space for musicians to just come in and just discuss whatever they feel like discussing. You know, the topics are just here to, just lead the conversation, but we can talk about anything and everything you guys are interested in talking about related to music or whatever you want to talk about, because this is a wake and bake vibe. So yeah, it's a blessing. Really appreciate it, man. Like especially Tuco for holding it down. When one of us isn't here, even Gorilla Jakes, substituting in because he comes through whenever one of us isn't even here. He just fills in for us. So yeah, it's amazing to know that we've been here for 20 20 consecutive weeks, and we've been doing it like um seamlessly, without any pressure, and yeah, it's all love now. So yeah, we definitely on a roll. Hopefully, we will in future garner more of an audience, and we'll start seeing more musicians jumping in and sharing their music. But yeah, it's all love. Like, all music is welcome too. Um, Sona Muse will be having another round of music submissions soon. So yeah, best be ready for that. We will be making an announcement about that so that artists can start submitting music so they can test out the website and receive micro payments and see how that works out um, in real time. So soon as that comes in, yeah, we'll definitely pin that up, and yeah, we'll let you guys know what's going on. But yeah, um, it has been an amazing journey with Too Cold and Lemmy and Gorilla Jakes too, and X-Rated. He was in here for a bit and he left, but yeah, appreciate you guys. Hales pulling through like no, I remember the first time Hales came in through to the spaces, like she was still learning about, the XRP Ledger and what it's about too. And yeah, she caught on, and she got on the vibes too, and she's now a part of the fam. She's part of the cookouts, and speaking of cookouts, it's like amazing to actually experience, the beginning of it, and seeing, how things have grown from just one space every Sunday to now having spaces almost on a daily basis. So yeah, it's beautiful. It's really beautiful. So like you bring in you bring in a whole different dynamic for people on XRPL, because they at least know that when they have nothing interesting to do on a specific day, they know that, oh, Too Cold is gonna be there to entertain me and educate me at the same time. So yeah, it's it's really an amazing thing to see this growth. So like 20 episodes is a big deal. It's amazing to be a part of it, and yeah, we definitely have a long way to go. We just starting up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I think we are getting towards the end of this because we just keep repeating the same thing, just using different words. So, with that being said, let us go into the exclusive track of the week again to close it out, right? Again, we have a new anthem that we will be hearing every week on Thursdays. Excuse me. Every week on Thursdays, instead of the Sonar Muse track that we've been playing, we will be playing the Wake and Bake track by our guys Lemmy, Kamikaze, and Jake right there, right? So here we go with the exclusive track of the week, Wake and Bake. You dig? And then we're gonna have our closing outs after this track. So let's tap into it.
Triangular traps.
Little farmer, a big farmer. Play on words, gotta stay conscious. Gag gas or organic ganja. Wake and bake to go kamikaze.
What's up? It's the Wake and Bake. Too Cold and Gorilla J. Let me and Kamikaze bringing the vibes. So pull up, cause we live.
Yeah, an OG, smoking OG. Good I crush it down, break it up, roll it and smoke it slowly. The organic grown trees, a puff of that good weed could put you on a vibe that can make for good stories. Go ahead and proceed to pass the joint and don't forget to play some music. It will stimulate the mind once you get into it. We can talk about it if you're into it. That's on me, let me and Too Cold get into it. We all about the music, we all about the movement, creating a new movement. All about the vibes and there's nothing to it. Legendary status is where we at. Where music is therapy, so just relax. Triple dose of the music facts. No side effects, you know where it's at.
Little farmer, a big farmer. Play on words, gotta stay conscious. Gag gas or organic ganja. Wake and bake to go kamikaze. Little farmer, a big farmer. Play on words, gotta stay conscious. Gas or organic ganja. Wake and bake to go kamikaze. We the ball like Pearl Harbor, Coach Carter. Crypto Jace, X-rated, we grind harder. In the clips, Lil Wayne and Dre. Xrp a reject, they can't relate. Family matters, they used to call me Steve Urkel with my suspenders on and my bug tee. Sober knew the shout and I was bug weed. Blood type diet, guess I'm a little farmer. Big farmer, still killing off the masses. Wake and bake, every episode a classic. I prefer a real body over a plastic. Sonar Muse, we been triangular trapping. Little farmer, a big farmer. Play on words, gotta stay conscious. Gag gas or organic ganja. Wake and bake to go kamikaze. Little farmer, a big farmer. Play on words, gotta stay conscious. Gas or organic ganja. Wake and bake to go kamikaze.
All right, there we go. There we go with the exclusive track of the week, the new Wake and Bake anthem. So go ahead, let's close this out with Let Me Kamikaze, then we'll spin it off to Jake's and then get to me because we are gonna head up out of here.
All right. Appreciate everyone pulling through. So love. Appreciate Too Cold and Xlemi for holding it down as usual. Um, we definitely are here for the vibes. So yeah, you guys always bring the vibes. Caught on the vibes. A bit late, but still caught on though. Appreciate everyone in here. I just wanted to add one more thing about like the song. I just wanted to create like a soundtrack that was best fitting. I did say that, but I wanted to have like that whole, you know, um, Adult Swim kind of vibe to it, because Adult Swim has these kind of um these kind of jazzy vibes to them. So like I'm always inspired on making soundtracks for like a movie, because that's how it felt when I was making it. But yeah, that was that's how the song came about. But yeah, appreciate everyone who's in here. Gorilla Jakes, man, appreciate you being on the song once again. Xlemi, appreciate you being here, man, and doing your thing as usual. Too Cold, for holding it down, being the best host, the host with the most. Hales, appreciate you too. It's great to see you on the space again. Go low crypto. We'll definitely chat. All love, man. Hicks RP. It's all good. All love. Shout out to you. Shout out to you for showing support all the time with the music. Crypto Red Eye, we got you, bro. You part of the XRPL fam, the XRPL rejects. Always bringing the vibes too with the beats, man. We definitely gotta hook up and link up for another one. OC, soul love, bro. Shout out to you, Unity, Nimi, John X, and the last person, last but not least, like love. We definitely appreciate everyone in here. So yeah, we'll definitely see you guys next week, hopefully. And we're gonna have another awesome packed space. So yeah, stay tuned.
For sure, for sure. Shout out everybody checking in today. 20th episode. We reached a milestone, so it's been a great show. Appreciate y'all always showing support and showing love. Shout out to Cole, Gorilla Jakes, X-Rated, Kamikaze. By the way, the XRPL Reject album is on the way. So if you're an XRPL Reject and you were part of that foundation when we started our core, just be ready. Get your DMs on notice. You know what I'm saying? We may hit you up to get you guys on the track. So you already know. Shout out Hales, Xrp, Golo Crypto. It's a pleasure meeting you today. Crypto Red Eye, OC, Unity, Nimi, John X, Lie. You already know, man. If you here, you already know what we about. Bless up, blessings on blessings, and y'all have a great week. We're gonna catch y'all next week. Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
All right, all right. Go ahead, Jake. Jake is not available. All right. So again, thank y'all for pulling up. Yes, this is episode 20 of the Wake and Bake Vibes, right? So really do appreciate all of y'all for coming out and chilling with us for the day. The schedule for the XRPL Cookout Presents calls are pinned to my Twitter page, so go ahead, check that out. Also on top of the Jumbotron, right? Yeah, we have hit a milestone, 20 consecutive weeks. Shout out to Lemmy and Kamikaze. Without their music, these cookout calls, right? All of these calls that have been built throughout this journey would not be as entertaining and fun without them, because there would be no music, right? So definitely big shout outs to them. And excuse me, thank you to our guest and the artist that was here earlier today, JLC. We played his track from the Sonar Muse platform. And again, if you guys don't know about Sonar Muse, definitely check out the project, do your research on it, stay on top of the updates that he's putting out on that page, right? Because it is not live right now for everybody, right? Because he wants to put out a functioning project and something that is 100% usable and not has to shut down every other couple days or other couple weeks because he has to do some updates or do this. So he's working out all the kinks right now, and he does have beta testers, but the website is progressing every single week, in case y'all don't know. And when he does make some updates to the Sonar Muse website, he posts it on that page. So definitely keep track of it. There are no tokens out right now for it because, again, he wants a working platform before he starts dropping the Wimbo coin, right? And that just goes to show to me in itself, he's not here for a money grab, right? It's not about getting his coin out and pumping the price of the coin. It's about delivering a functioning project and product to all of us, right? So definitely shout out. And go low, yeah, definitely hit me up or hit Kamikaze up. When you get in contact with your contacts or whatever, and let's definitely make something happen. You know what I'm saying? So definitely thank you to everybody. But we got always when we want to go. What's up, Sammy? What up? What up? What up, Sam?
Yeah, good evening. Good evening, Tuko.
Yeah, good evening. What's going on? We're about to get up out of here.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. Well, again, so thank y'all for pulling up. We will no schedule call for tomorrow. There is a call that is going to happen on Saturday with Combat Kanga, Expectar, the Junkies, the Xrpl Junkies, and Monkey Monkey. It is going to be a gaming call. So you could go to the Combat Kanga Twitter page and check out I think it's, I forget the specific time, but it's going to be about gaming and NFTs and gaming and metaverse. So you guys definitely, if you guys want to learn more about that and join the conversation and understand what NFTs really are in a video game these days, you definitely want to tap into that call. That's going to be Saturday afternoon or morning, depending on where you're at. So go to Combat Kanga's page, is pinned to their page right there. I will be over there in the morning or afternoon, and then we will have the XRPL pool party at 11 p.m. Eastern with Gorilla Jakes and Triple X Rated. Yes, Sammy, what's up?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm really happy to be back, and I would love if you can check your DM, please.
Okay, yeah, I've been kind of busy. I'll check my DMs and I'll get back to you. Um, so, all right, guys, we are up out of here. Episode number 20 of the Wake and Bake Vibes. We are done, son. So, we'll catch you on the next one. Be safe in them crypto streets. The fam, y'all know who I am. I'm not gonna shout you out one by one. Otherwise, this fucking ending the call would never happen. So, shout out to the fam and for everybody pulling up and spending the day with us and joining the conversation. All right, y'all. Too cold. We are up out of here.